Well, hello, welcome to Crawfordsville High School. We have homecoming football action already underway within the first minute here. This is Brian Saunders, joined by Dan Welliver, as we bring you, as you can see, football action. There's a loss on the play. Zeke Cardenas carrying the ball there. But the first play of the game, as the Athenians received tonight, was a completed pass from A.J. Hall to Ethan McLemore for a first down, Dan.
Yeah, a nice start. Yeah. We apologize for being a little late on here. We missed the kickoff, but the kickoff went into the end zone. Athenians taking over. Athenians with a nice pass into the flat. McLemore to get the first down on the first play of the ball game.
So here we go. It's second down and 15. Ball is on the 26-yard line of the Athenians as they are heading north tonight to start this football game. And there's a pass intended for Caden Underwood.
We got a flag.
A lot of contact. Brian. We do. Flag on the play, yes.
I have to say that could go either way.
It could. Sam Line was defending there. Number 5 for the Mounties. Not sure what the call is yet. We will bring you starting lineups as soon as we get the first break in action.
I think maybe it's on Southmont, and so that's going to be a first down for the Athenians.
Will be a first down. That's worked in their favor. A lot of contact both ways there.
Yes, it was.
This, again, as I think I mentioned, but then I didn't turn the volume up. We had this is our homecoming game. So playing the Mounties, big conference and county matchup, of course. Homecoming night here, so we'll be crowning the homecoming queen at halftime. Southmont brings a 4-0 record into second year in a row in this game. Brings an undefeated record in against the 2-2 Athenians.
Got a little hole there.
Anthony Lee up the middle. I think he's going to pick up about 5, isn't he? It looks like maybe 6.
Well, I actually think they're going to mark it at 4, but nonetheless, well, you're right, 5. We got a 5-yard mark there. So
sometimes they round up, I've noticed. They like to put it on the hash mark. And
I watch that on TV.
I agree. You see it often. I've been officiating some middle school games, and the guys have taught me. You round it up to the hash mark, make it easy. So, yeah, here we go. Second down and 5, ball on the 46. And that looked like South came across. I don't think anybody moved, but
the way he did that, it almost looked like he thought somebody moved. Yep. But let's see what's going to be. It's against the Mounties.
That is enough for a first down.
Yeah. Move the chains. So that's 3 in a row, Brian.
Yeah, it's a good start for Crawfordsville here.
Two of them by penalties, but hey, no matter how, that's.
We'll take it.
Positive for the Athenians into Southmont territory at the 49-yard line.
So here we go, 1st and 10, A.J. Hall. It's another handoff, I think, is that Anthony? Nope. I see his number. Is that Zeke? I could not pick up the number.
I think it's Cardenas.
Yep, it is. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, so no gain on that play. Brings up second down and 10. Ball is on the 49-yard line in Mountie territory.
Well, the Athenians have had a little good combination of good play and good luck with the passing game so far, but they're going to have to kind of continue to try to run the ball from time to time, and we've had a couple of good plays on the ground.
Yeah. Got Ethan McLemore split out wide left. There's a toss over to Zeke Cardenas. He's only going to pick up maybe 1 or maybe, it looks like back to the line of scrimmage. So, good pursuit.
Woodall was not touched on that play. Yeah. He was on the outside there and met a runner there. So, now we got a big third down play here, Brian.
Yep. 3rd and 10, no gain on those first 2 plays from this on this set of downs.
Well, I like the one-on-one on the far side with McLemore out there.
That's been his go-to receiver, A.J. Hall, and just as you called it, ooh.
Well, I tell you, I'm going to say that McLemore actually cut his pattern off short.
Yep.
if he'd have run through the ball, I think we had a nice play there. But
I think so. Kyler McCandless broke that up for the Mounties.
Well, he had allowed McCandless to get to that point because he didn't run through the pattern there. But anyway, Athenians punting apparently here for a good position on the field, and hopefully they can drive the Mounties deep here.
Looks like number 11, Kyan Cornelius, and 24, E.J. Brewer back. It's going to be E.J. Brewer with the punt return here. And E.J. Brewer breaks it to the right side. There's the flag. I think it's a block in the back.
Yeah. That should put the Mounties back deep for the first possession.
Yeah. So Caden Underwood with the punt, and with that penalty, as Dan mentioned, that's going to push the, definitely going to push the, the Mounties back. So we're going to give you some starting lineup here. Starting on the offense there, since, let's do the Athenian defense since they're taking the field right now.
Catch up time, Brian.
Starting at corner, number 2, Caden Underwood. Number 5, Caden Patton. At safety, number 8, Ethan McLemore. No change there. Outside linebackers are Ashton Wilson, number 12, and Anthony Lee, number 20. Ashton Wilson is into the lineup now, starting in place of Isaac Rogers, who got injured last week. And word is he's going to miss the football season, but will return for wrestling season. We'll be able to get back for that. So big loss for the senior there and Isaac Rogers. Inside backers, Calvin Dittmar, Zach Bowman, Zeke Cardenas. The ends are Isaac Brackett, Antonio Madrigal, and at nose, Keegan Kokel for the Athenians. So this is Nick Scott under center. The Mounties' traditional offense, wing T.
Well, you got to look for number 9 here. Wyatt Woodall is the primary offensive weapon of the Mounties.
Good call, right on cue. He gets the first handoff, just off tackle. He's going to pick up half of it, I think.
Well, Wyatt comes in at 6'2", 225, so he's quite a load out there.
He's a big load.
Gain of 4 will bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Mounties.
Definitely he is, that offensive workhorse for them. They have some speed for sure with Carson Chad and one of the wings. Split out wide is number 24, E.J. Brewer for Southmont. And Sam Line is the other wing. Nick Scott tosses out to Carson Chad around the right side, and he has broken the open. Outside there, Zeke Cardenas is chasing him, but he is not going to catch him. That is into pay dirt there. 7:19 to go. The Mounties. Carson Chad takes it. Is there a flag? 2 flags. 2 flags. I missed the flags. For sure, flags on the play. Likely that, most likely he's coming back.
Yeah, I believe there's 3 flags out there, actually, Brian. So.
You're right. Yep. Personal foul. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Offsetting.
I'll just bring it back.
Personal foul against both teams.
There appear to be offsetting, unsportsmanlike penalties.
Yeah.
The ball will return.
It was not after the play, so because it was during the play, that ball is going to come back. We're going to replay the down. Offsetting personal fouls.
Yeah, I don't want to point any fingers, but I noticed the coaches brought Zach Bowman over to the sideline here to have a little talk with him. So I got to think maybe Zach was involved in that situation.
Participating there, yep. Offensive starters for the Mounties, if we can run through those real quickly. I'm just going to go in numerical order. Number 4, Nick Scott at quarterback. And one of the halfbacks, Sam Line. The other one is Carson Chad, number 23. Wyatt Woodall, of course, is the running back wearing number 9. E.J. Brewer split out wide for the Mounties. And then the line is number 60, Casey Line. 62, Will Cody. 67, Waylon Gomez. Number 73, Tyler Davis. And number 77, Gabe Brenda. Okay, so here we go now. 2nd and 5. Ball is on the 13.
Well, the 3 guys that are going to handle the ball 90% of the time have now already touched the ball.
That's right. Yeah, Nick Scott will keep it some. Back to Wyatt Woodall. Off tackle again, and he's going to have enough for a first down.
I tell you, Brian, I think we're going to have to cheat just a little bit on defense because such a high percentage of carries are going to be with Woodall.
Yeah.
I think we need to just really
Key on him for sure.
Keep big time on him and force them to run some other offense anyway.
Yep.
Mounties at the 20-yard line.
I noticed against the Chargers, he came in with just a little under 100 yards.
Okay. I had their stats pulled up. I was going to take a look at those. Ball goes back to Woodall. I see Zeke Cardenius wrapping him up and brings him down after a pickup of 5 yards.
Gain of 6 for the Mounties. Brought down by number 1, Zeke Cardenius.
Actually, that pickup was 6 yards. They're going to move it forward a little bit again, so I'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Mounties.
Woodall has so far 54 carries for 330 yards, six rushing touchdowns. I'm not sure if he has a receiving touchdown. He doesn't catch the ball. They don't throw the ball much. He actually does have a receiving touchdown as well.
Good read by the Athenians defense there. That play was made by our defensive secondary, who smelled out the play, which was going to be a pass, and receivers recovered, and then our linebackers moved in and made a nice tackle there for one of the better defensive plays for the Athenians so far here in this game.
That was 6'2", 230-pound sophomore Keegan Kokel tracking down the quarterback there and making that tackle. So 3rd down and 3, ball on the 27-yard line for the Mounties.
Well, let's see if we can stuff them right here. I'm on left.
Yep. Scott's going to hand it off to Wyatt Woodall, who's going to power ahead for the first down and then some. Gets out to the 40-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 now with the ball on still on the Mountie side of the field, though, on the 40-yard line. But certainly he's going to.
You know, we're down to about the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, and Athenians have kept the ball in a pretty good position on the ball field so far, and defense is playing pretty well.
Been a noticeable change. Again, Athenians come in 2-2, wins against Attica and Fountain Central. Attica on the road for the first game of the season. Fountain Central at home.
Throwing.
Nick Scott drops back. Oh, he had a guy. Zeke Cardenius was for sure in front of that. That ball was intended for number 11, Kyan Cornelius.
Yeah, I think Cornelius would like to have another chance at that one.
Pretty well hit him. I'm guessing it surprised him a little bit right there in the middle. Zeke, nice job getting in the way of that. Good job. So 2nd down now and 10.
Got to wonder when they're going to come back to the Chad play.
Yeah.
That looked awfully good until
Maybe
the penalties
right here
got involved. Motion by Chad.
Yep, and there
Pitch
it is.
to Chad's. There it is.
And he does have speed.
We're out there this time.
A good pursuit.
Nice job.
That was Zach Bowman and 24 for the Athenians. Isaac Brackett hustling down to make the tackle there. Good job, good pursuit.
All right, big 3rd down play here, Brian.
Yeah, picked up 2 yards on that, so it'll be.
No.
I missed it.
We're going 15 big ones. Face mask on the play.
Horse collar penalty on the Athenians.
Yeah. Horse collar, not a face mask.
It'll be 1st and 10.
So that's 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
We had nobody on hand.
A little heat on that one. Thrown into the flat there, intended for number 5, Sam Lane. And Scott had a little bit on that ball. Got through Lane's hands in a hurry there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Mounties. Ball on the Athenian 43-yard line. Mounties out. We have just a little bit of a delay here. I don't know. Scott's back over to the sideline, and it looks like we're going to bring in. We're going.
Trips left here for the Mounties.
Got a different look here.
Yep. Woodall's going to move over to the left side of Nick Scott in the
actually,
shotgun. There's a pass out to Kyan Cornelius. Makes a cut. He cuts it back to the middle. He does find a seam in there. Nice tackle.
Yeah.
Really nice tackle. That was Ethan McLemore for the Athenians, the junior safety, making the stick. But not before Cornelius picks up first down on that little screen pass. It's going to be first and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. So Mounties, time for the Athenian defense to step up here.
A really good jarring hit that time by McLemore. I mean, Cornelius, he'd been stuck on that one. But, Athenians, we're at the point now where we look for a turnover here. Here we go, reverse. Yeah, we got cut down over there.
That's Caden Underwood with the tackle outside on Sam Line.
Yeah.
With the reverse play.
Lee was in pretty good position there, but he was a victim of a real good block there, and so the Mounties were able to get to the outside.
Ball to 22-yard line.
The Indians staying in that 3-5 look, and see if they come back to big number 9 here. He hasn't had a touch in a couple of plays. Here we go, and it's keeper by Scott going to the right side.
Ethan McLemore with a touchdown-saving tackle.
Nick Scott, good for the first down.
It's going to be inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal on the 3. Nick Scott with a nice carry, and Ethan McLemore stepping in there.
First and goal, the ball is at the 3-yard line.
They got to run the clock. They forgot to put now they finally got it going. They had about a 10-second. We didn't hit the right button. He's in.
Woodall is in for the touchdown. So 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. White Woodall up the middle. The workhorse picks up, I think, his 8th touchdown of the season. Max Preps is correct. So Mounties take a 6-0 lead. And Tripp Ward will be in to kick the point after. It's going to be held, I think, by, is that Nick Scott?
A ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground there. Athenians recover that.
Well,
hey, saved a point.
Absolutely. Well, against North Montgomery, those extra points were real important.
They sure were.
14-12 ball game, and
that's right.
The 2 points that Mounties made certainly made the big difference in that ball game. Well, the Athenian defense overall wasn't bad. We just had a breakdown a couple of plays. Now we got a little talk out here with, I believe, a player from each side. So I think we're trying to come to some kind of gentleman's agreement out there, maybe. I don't know, but
it would appear.
Anyway, we shake hands and
Nick Scott, Zeke Cardenius come off the field there. I see. Athenians here for 2:24 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Mountie lead. And Athenians will receive. Athenians actually won the toss to start the game and elected to receive. So that means the Mounties will have the ball at the half, just as we kind of keep note of that, in the way that possessions go here. Good crowd, of course, homecoming, and good Mountie fan section. It's neon for those guys. Athenians here are, the stands are packed, actually.
Yeah.
Really good crowd.
Well, you say this makes the third really good crowd
You're right.
of the year for athletic director Barton, and he's smiling all over, I'm sure.
That's right. There's Tripp Ward to kick, and he's going to, it looks like it'll be Ethan McLemore dropping back almost to the 3-yard line to receive that kickoff. Makes a nice move and made 2 men miss there. Number 14 for the Mounties. That is Dylan Howe.
Yeah, that was a really good tackle because Ethan doesn't really go down that easy.
No, he doesn't, and he's
At,
quick and shifty. And
Open
yeah.
field tackle. Good job there by the Mounties on that one. Well, now let's move the football and see if we can even this score up. And I feel good about getting an extra point if we can get to 6.
Yeah.
How's that?
I would agree with you. We, and a couple things on that first kind of drive by the Mounties there. They had a touchdown call back on penalty,
Right,
offsetting penalties, and then a big penalty against the Athenians on the horse collar tackle.
Yep. No, there's no question. That
would have been
aided their drive.
It did. So A.J. Hall, quarterback, wearing number 4 again, joined by Zeke Cardenas in the backfield. Ethan McLemore in motion. A.J. Hall's going to roll out, and he'll get the ball to McLemore.
Oh, he went the wrong way.
He did. He needed to cut that inside. He had a blocker. That was number 22.
Yeah, he had a kick-out block, and he ran out.
That was Tanner Gilland with that block, but unfortunately right into him. It was a flag on the play.
Good play. Let's see what we're going to – do we have a lineman downfield? I hope not.
A lineman, or was there a
I think they're pointing – it's against the Athenians.
Yep.
And a play like that is usually lineman downfield.
Yeah.
No, they're going to call some kind of
I would say a procedure.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure on the Athenians.
Yeah, it was back there at the line of scrimmage. Notice where the flag is.
Yeah.
So, dang, we're deeper now than we've been in our own territory in this ball game. So
Move the ball to the other hash, and they're going to mark off 5 yards on that penalty. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball's moved back to the Athenian 19-yard line.
yeah, this is where we've gotten a little bit of trouble last couple of weeks with the stronger ball clubs, where we've kind of taken ourselves reverse on the offense and made it easier for our opponents. So we need to come up with something positive and at least get a first down here to move the ball in a good position.
That's a great point. Athenians are coming off 2 tough games in the conference, Western Boone and Danville.
Got a little hole, but
nice. Yeah.
He was about a half a step of breaking for another 5 yards on that.
That was number 20, Anthony Lee, with the carry for the Athenians. Gained a few yards, got a few yards back. Mountie Seth Tolliver with that tackle, we're number 88. A.J. Hall brings the play into his huddle. Got 1:18 and counting here left in the first quarter. Caden Underwood split out wide right, Ethan McLemore wide left. He's going to throw it.
Oh, nice catch.
That was a really nice catch there.
Well covered, I might say, by the Mounties on that play.
It was. That's number 3.
Yeah, Resto.
Yep, Javier Resto.
Number 3, Javier Resto.
That was one of the linebackers. I think Carson Chad in there on that tackle. And Wyatt Woodall.
Cornelius on the stop for the Mounties. It will bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Athenians.
Yeah, really nice throw by A.J. and a good catch there, but boy, all kinds of defensive traffic there.
They were.
We really weren't able to get a step with the ball after we got it. So, big 3rd down for the Athenians here to try to keep possession.
5 seconds on the play clock. No problem. A.J. gets the ball. Plenty of time.
Oh, look
He's
out.
being rushed hard. Oh, my goodness. Nice job by Caden Underwood.
I think we got a first down, yeah.
The Mountie defender broke on that in front of it, and somehow Caden Underwood, which we've seen him do twice, if you remember the touchdown in this end zone here against Fountain Central, around the defender, caught the ball.
That wasn't an easy catch for Underwood because he had a defensive guy kind of trying to screen him there.
Yeah.
I felt like trying to go the other way, what he's trying to do. But
That's right.
Anyway, really good catch by Caden Underwood.
Really was. 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Tanner Gillen in the game. He was also in there with that kick-out block earlier for Ethan McLemore. So see if we see something out there to McLemore again. Looks like they're looking his direction.
Oh, baby.
I would almost say that ball was intended for Gillen.
Yeah.
So A.J. Hall's pass is broken up by the Mounties there.
What I've seen so far, Brian, the Mounties are really covering, those kind of intermediate to short passes on the middle.
Yeah.
Looks like to me we're going to have to keep trying to throw to the outside as much as we can. So far we've done fairly decent in the flat percentage-wise.
Well, we know we've got some wheels out there in McLemore, and then good hands over here in Underwood for sure. And that'll be Tanner Gillen, number 22, in the slot. 2nd and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
Well,
Not much room there for, is that Cardenas?
well, that'll be the end of the first quarter, Brian, and Athenians are right there.
They are.
Tackle made by 88 Seth Tolliver and number 16 Casey Line for the Mounties.
Got a quick update for you as we take a break here at the quarter and they reset the clock. It'll be Athenian football, 3rd and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
Southmont 6, Crawfordville 0.
So we will change sides of the field. As we're doing that, I'm going to give you an update on our cross-country team. We'll talk about some of the other fall sports, Dan, and things that are going on. Quick update here from the conference. Danville leads Tri-West 7-0. Other action going on. Frankfort and Lebanon are playing. Frankfort comes into that game 1-3. Lebanon at 2-2. Tri-West is 3-1. Danville's 2-2. And North Montgomery and Western Boone are playing tonight. North Montgomery is 2-2, and Western Boone is 3-1. Of course, I've already mentioned this. The Mounties come in 4-0, and Athenians stand at 2-2. Let me give you a quick update here on the cross-country teams, boys and girls cross-country teams for the Athenians from Coach Craig. On Wednesday night, they swept the county meet, have a really solid boys team this year. One of the most talented groups that Coach Craig has coached in her now what has been a long tenure as a cross-country coach for the Athenians. The boys won their first 2 invitationals this year, and then they took 2nd out of 17 teams last weekend at the Ben Davis invite. That's 2nd out of 17 at Ben Davis, Dan. Pretty good showing there for the Athenian cross-country team. That's the highest they've placed at that meet since they've been participating in it. Okay. And so they're going to return to that course if they advance to the regional. That's where it takes place. We will bring you more of an update as soon as we get another break in action. But Athenians are running back out onto the field now. Again, it's 3rd down and 10. The ball's on the 34-yard line. Beautiful night. 75 degrees out here at the Athenian complex. We've already mentioned this. Great crowd, lots of food.
We got a little... We're kind of getting settled here on the left side, the near side.
Yep, got Ethan McLemore, Resto, and Tanner Gillen there.
Oh,
and
no.
AJ is going to get sacked back there. It looks like Seth Tolliver and Waylon Gomez.
Well, I think that play was going to go to Cardenas out here, but it was just too slow developing. And
he did not have that much time, did he?
AJ had really no choice there. I think if he'd have turned the ball loose, it'd have been probably a negative situation. Yeah. So let's hope we can get a good one off on the punt.
Kyan Cornelius and E.J. Brewer deep to receive for the Mounties. It's Caden Underwood that's going to punt it away.
Oh, my.
Line drive.
It's going to be all right, actually. Cover that away.
Let it go.
Good job. We'll take that all day long.
We'll let that Mountie touch it. That's interesting. Usually coaches tell you to get away from it.
If you could have made a legal block on the guy and blocked him into the ball, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
You can do that.
That's right. Yeah.
Often when that is done, though, it's an illegal.
It's an illegal block in the back. Yeah. Usually the coach is going to coach him offensive player or the return team to get away from that ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, 11-12 to go here in the second quarter now.
I can hear old Coach Connect yell.
Get away! Clear. Mounties take over here, leading 6-0. Nick Scott under center, puts Carson Chad in motion here, fakes the pitch to him, and he's going to roll out and pass it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of running room, too.
He does, being chased by Brackett.
Good job. I mean,
he's going to pick up, 9? Well, no, they're going to mark him out before that. 8 yards, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 2, but actually our secondary did a good job on that play. Our end got caught in a little bit, so we gave them the outside. But, our corner had to drop off, so there's a lot of space out there. And, the only way you stop that, you've got to, got to get the edge with your defensive end out there and at least turn it back in a little bit.
Jordan Trout checking into the game, number 17 for the Athenians. Got a timeout, Southmont.
Timeout, Mounties.
So they're going to stop that. With that stop, I'll get back to this update for the Athenian cross-country team. They run now at the Riverview Health Invite hosted by Westfield tomorrow in Carmel. The girls are county champs also for the girls for the Athenian cross country team. That just took place this week. And they had also a great start to the season. Young group, Olivia Biddle is the only senior on that team. They also travel to Carmel tomorrow. And we wish the best to the Athenian cross country team and continued success there. Lots of wins and placing real high out of that cross country team. So great job. I know Ryan Miller is kind of that lead runner for the boys team. And so he's doing a good job. Also, the volleyball team beat North Montgomery last night. So in the county chase, just as an update, the Athenians right now are in the lead in the county chase points with 18. The Mounties have 16, and North Montgomery is not on the board there yet.
There's number 9, Wyatt Woodall. Good job. It was a second two, but he did not get a first down.
Much, no. So, maybe just a half a yard or something.
I bet he hasn't been stopped very many times on a 2-yard situation this year.
It was Ashton Wilson and Zach Bowman in there on the tackle for the Athenians. 3rd and 1. Where do you think it's going?
Well, I would say I want to look for 9 again, but I also can't fall asleep on Scott.
Nope.
I know Shrout just came into the ball game over here too. Here we go with number 9.
They had him. I think.
I tell you what,
Forward Progress
he did
get it. But
boy, that was a good job.
Carried by Woodall.
That was a good job.
Anthony Lee, number 60, is Kagan Kogel. Brackett and Dittmer in there also on that tackle for the Athenians over Wyatt Woodall. Another update from the conference. Danville now leads 14-0 over Tri-West.
Okay. Well, you know, you got to be impressed with what Danville's done.
Yes. So 1st and 10, ball on the 36-yard line. Nick Scott's rolling out to his left.
There's a.
He was looking for Carson Chad down there. Defended by both Caden Underwood and Ethan McLemore. With that ball.
He did a pretty good job. In fact, I think the receiver actually pushed off on the play.
Looked like it.
There, but
yeah.
I think I'm fine with him letting it go. It wasn't.
Here's what I like to see on that, which we're getting better at. The coverage was right there. We were running stride for stride with the receiver without interfering. Nice job by McLemore and Caden Underwood back there. 2nd down and 10 on the 36.
Ian's back there in the 3-5 defense.
Nick Scott hands off to Woodall.
And he is crunched. He is crunched.
No,
Scott kept it.
Scott, he pulled it out of there, just faked me out.
But, you know, we stayed alive over there.
That's right. Faked me out as well.
Yeah. Scott honestly hasn't kept the ball as much this year as I thought he would at this point in the season, but Woodall has had so many carries, and obviously it works, so that's why they keep doing it.
That's right. E.J.
Well,
Brewer
another big 3rd down play, Brian.
E.J. Brewer spot wide left. It goes to Woodall this time.
Didn't have anybody there.
No. It's Ethan McLemore bringing him down, which you don't really want your safety bringing down there.
Well, once he gets to the secondary, he's running over people.
Yeah.
But Ethan stayed with him there anyway.
He did.
Yeah, we done a good job, though, meeting him at the line here in the last few plays, but that one was a big hole.
1st and 10, balls now on the 43-yard line in Athenian territory. Seth Tolliver split wide right, E.J. Brewer left. Scott gets it, fakes it to Woodall. He's looking to pass.
Oh, yeah.
We got an interception.
Oh, yeah.
It was tipped out of Sam Lyon's hands into the hands of Anthony Lee, number 20 for the Athenians, with the interception. Hey, we need to win that turnover battle, don't we?
Well, we do. And let's give credit to Lee because, you know, he went down. In other words, he wasn't letting himself run away with the ball before he caught it, which is awful easy to do.
It is.
He had sacrificed, that idea by going to the ground to make sure he caught the ball, got his hands under it in a good position, and the Athenians ball. So
Well,
Big turnover.
You do see that a lot where they start running before they
Absolutely.
have possession of it and drop those interceptions.
I mean,
so great job. And Anthony, he's a sophomore and plays. He's gotten a lot of time. Here's timeout here for the Athenians.
Timeout, Crawfordsville.
We got. Looks like they had 10 players on the field right now, and Coach Clark will bring him over and get him ready to go here with a change of possession there from the turnover. Big interception. So, yeah, 6-0 here, stopping that Mountie drive and in a big way. The girls' golf team will compete tomorrow in the sectional. It's at Attica Harrison Hills Golf Course, one of the tougher courses around, really, but our golf team's played there 5 times.
I want to tell you, have you ever played that course?
I have, actually.
It is a tough course, but it's a nice course.
It is
really
nice.
nice course.
They do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have 10 teams in there, and South and North will both be over there, as well as Western Boone. Starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's good to see these stands filled pretty much on both sides, Brian. This is what Athenian football should be about.
That's right. This community loves to back their football team, and it is fun to see this kind of crowd and the band, Montgomery County United Band, doing a great job. So here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 35. Athenians first play, nobody in the backfield with A.J. Hall. Zeke Cardenius in motion, flips it out to Ethan McLemore. He's going to break away, maybe.
Good job making positive anyway,
Yeah, that was Tripp Ward who brought him down out there, would not let go of his ankle.
Good to number 8, Ethan McLemore.
Kyler McCandless also on coverage.
Number 8, Tripp Ward.
Be 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 will bring up a 2nd and 6 for your Athenians.
They keep getting chunks of yardage like that, we'll be just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Keep moving that ball down the field. That's Ethan McLemore split wide right. Everybody else packed in. It's going to go right the middle to Anthony Lee. Finds a little bit of running room.
We've been close a couple of times to really breaking a nice running play.
Anthony Lee on the carry for the Athenians, tackled by Dylan.
Still positive, though.
That's right. Brings up a 3rd down and 3. That was Kellen Kalin with the tackle for the Mounties.
3rd and 3 for your Athenians.
Well, the Mounties, as the Athenians, 4 men down and jumping in and out. Well, here's a pass to the right side that's open.
Hang on to it. He did it. That was complete to Caden Underwood.
Caden
Hall with a nice job.
Again, a really nice catch.
Yep.
But he had to go down.
He was falling down.
Secure that ball. So far, putting first things first there.
That's right. Catching the ball before you try to move, but gets enough yardage there for the first down. That's the other important thing, right? Run a pattern that gets us a first down.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Good play by the senior. Senior to senior. Hall to Underwood. This time Anthony Lee back in. Joining A.J. Hall in the backfield. Ethan McLemore split wide right.
Boy, no.
Nothing
he lost
there,
the ball.
but they were.
Lost the ball. Mounties couldn't get it, though.
No.
I don't believe. I think the
Second
Athenians
down is what he's signaling.
Yep.
So, yeah, boy, that was number 60 for the Mounties.
Yeah.
He was in there quickly.
He was there just about the same time we were handing the ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So a loss of 3 on the play. But
that was Casey Line in there meeting
yeah.
Anthony Lee. It'll be 2nd down 13, loss of 3 there, so ball will be on the 44-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing we're going to put the ball in the air. You got to be careful here now. And this Mounties don't blitz a lot, but
this might be a situation.
Yeah, they brought an extra guy.
Yep, and he is.
We lost it here. That's a touchdown unless we can get him down. Yep.
That's number 14 for the Athenians with the scoop and score, Dylan Howell. That ball was knocked away. Yeah.
Actually, you said hopefully for the Athenians, but it was for the Mounties.
Yeah.
Picked it, but we're getting pressure. All of a sudden, we're starting to get pressure on the inside there, and we're going to maybe have to think about rolling out on our passes,
Right.
to get away from that. Yeah,
I think that is one of the key for our passing game is for us to be sprint out right and left to be able to get that done.
I mean, even though AJ is not great foot speed, it's still most of the time will at least lessen
Give
the
enough
pressure.
time.
Yeah.
Well, he's been able to complete passes tonight doing that.
Yeah.
So Trip Ward with the point after attempt here.
Oh, McGann is
And,
on the ground.
snaps on the ground again.
No, it's not alive. There, you can't advance it. You can't advance it. But just think now, last week the Mounties get their extra points.
Beat North Montgomery
Isn't it?
14-12.
Yeah.
And tonight, it's really been two snap issues, I think, there, both on the ground.
Yeah, no question. Yeah.
Funny thing is, I always heard us say that Nick Scott's also a baseball player, so usually you want that because they can almost field those grounders. But, hey, not easy to do. You got a rush on you, and it's by no means his fault. But he's the right guy, I'm sure, to be there. So, yeah, both point after attempts are no good. So that makes the score 12-0 here.
Well, just really an unfortunate thing because our offense has been fairly efficient tonight, but boy, those turnovers, particularly on your own end of the field, they will change ball games. No question about it.
They will. Defensive score for the Mounties, and so Athenians with 5:51 to go here in the second quarter will get the ball. Okay, scoring update from the conference. Danville now leads Tri-West 14-6, so Tri-West on the scoreboard. And Webo leads North Montgomery 7-0.
2.5 minutes left in the half.
Back to you for your Athenians.
2.5 minutes left in the half at North.
Also number 34, Landon Vaught.
Trip Ward to kick off for the Mounties. Ball's going to end up with,
Oh, boy.
over the head, into the end zone. Yep. That's number 34 for the Athenians. I'm going to have to look up his number.
Well, that is
Landon
Vaught.
Yeah, Landon Vaught. He has not been back there to receive kicks yet.
5'8" sophomore.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's Landon weigh? 140 pounds. I knew he didn't weigh much.
Not much at all.
Well, he ended up okay. He didn't panic.
Yeah, that worked out. So Athenians will take over on the 20-yard line. Be first and 10, of course. I'm going to run through the offensive starters now because we've not done that yet tonight. So on the line for the Athenians, number 77, Ethan Cooper. Number 80, Antonio Madrigal. He's actually wearing number 56.
Mounties jump off sides, Brian.
He's offside. We're going to get 5 yards out of it. Okay. Be first and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Offsides.
So Antonio Madrigal wearing number 56. Jacob Russell, number 62, is a 5'8 junior. Landon Wright at left guard wearing number 50, and Keegan Kokel wearing number 60 at left tackle. That is the offensive line for the Athenians. Of course, A.J. Hall at quarterback, Anthony Lee at fullback, and Zeke Cardenas at running back. Hall's looking to pass, and he does step into it and fires it. Attempted for Ethan McLemore, just out of reach. So that incomplete pass will bring up second down and 5.
Second and 5.
Wide outs for the Athenians, Caden Underwood, and the just mentioned Ethan McLemore. And then Isaac Brackett is at tight end. Still drop back on that pass, really, or at least maybe a short drop, obviously, from that shotgun position. Not much time to throw, though.
Oh, no.
Pitch out to Cardenas.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what, we did better than I thought. I didn't like that.
There's a lot of pursuit out there. That was
Cardenas on the carry for the Athenians.
24 E.J. Brewer with the tackle for the Mounties.
A little dangerous, really, but hey, we got positive on
Well,
it. So
those are always dangerous, especially if it's pretty well read and pursued right, because you pick it, you're gone.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
well, if you get pressure, the guy receiving the ball has a tendency to take his eye off the ball.
Got a lot.
But it was a good pitch.
It
was a good pitch.
yeah. Positive yardage. 3rd and 2 on the 28. Here come the Mounties with a big rush.
They brought big.
They did.
Big rush.
Yep, Seth Tolliver with that sack of A.J. Hall, and he was in there immediately.
Yep. Kind of
They brought some extra.
run over.
Yep.
Yeah. See, but, even if you roll out, you can't guarantee you won't get pressure.
Right.
But that's kind of my point earlier there, that I think you have a better chance of getting away, giving yourself a little room there. But anyway, we kept possession of the ball. We need a good punt. 4:26 in the half here.
4th down and 8. Athenians are going to punt.
Oh,
so
man,
Caden
he got
Underwood.
I'll tell you what.
Took
bad
a
bounce.
Mountie bounce.
Now let it
Now
go.
comes back. Yeah, reverse direction, and it's going to be down right at the 50-yard line, right at midfield. Mounties will take over 1st and 10.
I think maybe the Mounties had a guy on the outside over here that jumped a little bit.
Did he move a little?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm a long way from it, and the officials standing around the line.
He didn't see it.
He probably had a better look than I did. So we'll put it up to the Athenian defense here, right at midfield, Brian, right on that 50, and we need to hold them off of here for another 4 minutes.
Nick Scott fakes it to Wyatt Woodall, out to Seth Tolliver. Nice tackle in the open field by Caden Underwood. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
To number 88, Seth Tolliver.
Be 2nd and 2. Ball marked at the 42-yard line.
Stop for the Athenians. A gain of 8 will bring up
Obviously, that starting field position, Mounties are in Athenian territory here, so Athenian defense going to have to step up. Be nice to create another turnover. Split out wide left, E.J. Brewer, wide right, Seth Tolliver. Nick Scott, and he hands it this time.
All right.
Nice job by Keegan Coco.
Coco.
Great job by our nose. Met Wyatt Woodall in the backfield for a loss of
number 9, Wyatt Woodall for the
2.
Mounties.
I think 2. Yep, 3rd and 4, ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Keegan Coco, only a sophomore, and it's fair to say he beat the block on that
did.
play.
He did a
was
nice
there to
job.
meet the runner. I think this is probably 4-down territory for the Mounties.
guess.
However, a stop here would be nice. Get up, get up.
Toss out to Carson Chad. They're going to be driven out of bounds by
It'll be a little short of the first down.
Yep. Ashton,
So
Calvin Dittmar, and Ashton Wilson out there to drive Chad out of bounds. Stops the clock with 2:53 to go. It's 4th and 3.
Play will bring up a 4th and 3 for the Mounties.
To your point there, yeah, they're not even thinking about punting. Nick Scott's under center here. We're going to get timeout.
Timeout.
Crawfordsville.
okay.
Yep. Big play here.
Well,
Timeout, Athenians.
Coach Hannum, I think making the right call as far as the Mounties go here. They percentage-wise, on the offensive plays have been pretty successful of getting 4 or 5 yards on a play, but the Athenians have stuck them a few times too, and that's definitely what we need here. Be interested to see how they play this. I mean, their fundamental game is on the ground, but they've thrown the ball a lot more tonight against us than they did against North Montgomery, for example.
That's right.
I mean, they've thrown more in the first half than they did in the whole ball game down there.
I'm assuming as you study film, you notice things that you think you can exploit, right? And evidently they must think that's an opportunity for them tonight. Athenians do the same thing.
Learn more at franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Well, you know, we could use one of those turnovers like they got just a while ago.
That's for sure. That is for
I mean,
sure. This would be a great place
you know,
for it. We'll scoop and
yeah,
score. Interception, pick six.
That can happen to anybody. I don't care how good a ball club you are. You can have a turnovers. Balls have a way of getting out of folks' hands, and that would make the locker room situation at halftime a whole lot different if we could put a score up.
Get a score up there.
On the other hand, if they get the third,
yeah.
we're working with Big Hall and kicking off to them to start the second half.
That's right. They do get the ball, start second half. And
they're on the ball in the flat. Nobody out there.
It's Sam Line with that reception.
Out there. We didn't really do a good job over there.
He's down to the 19-yard line, I think. Maybe they're going to give him the 20.
We've absolutely got to react quicker on that particular play. When you're standing
21.
back there, whether you're a corner or a defensive back, when you see the ball, when you clearly see the ball out of the quarterback's hand, don't stand and look for the play a little bit. You got to move up and close some ground right off the get-go. And we were just really slow to react on that.
Did not get out there. So that brings up 1st and 10. Ball's on the 21-yard line for the Mounties. Sam Line goes in motion.
Nine.
Yep. Yeah, we
good
missed
hit,
it.
though.
Yeah, nice job. Zach Bowman in there.
Zach
Ashton Wilson.
Ashton
Wilson wrapped his legs up, so good job stepping in there. He really, I believe, is in there playing Isaac
Wilson's
Rogers'
done
spot.
He has done a nice job.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
That Patton coming off
Yep,
the field.
that's Caden Patton coming off.
Well, look for a throw again here.
I think Shrout may check in for him. Yep. It's Kai Cornelius. They're going to hand it to Carson Chad on the outside.
Hang there. Nice job.
And there we go again. That's Ashton Wilson.
Yep.
Carson Chad on the carry for the Mounties.
Ashton Wilson is a junior, 5'10", 170-pound, plays wide receiver on offense. And
minute and a half the clock running here, Brian. They're gonna throw the ball here, surely, but
3rd and 6. Most likely a passing down, although
the other thing they can do, they can give that same passing look, but run a reverse on the wide side over there. I mean,
set us up with that.
I'm trying to call a play.
Yeah, that's right.
I need to call a play that I want to see, not one I don't want to see.
Stay home.
Here we go, passing to the left
flat.
Over the middle, he's wide open.
And that was to Carson Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
that was
wide open into the end zone.
That was, I think, I hate to say it, but I think it was blown coverage on that one.
Yeah. So just under a minute to go. The Mounties put another score up here, and we'll attempt a point after again with Nick Scott holding and Trip Ward kicking.
See if we can get a little extra point defense here. We've had a lot of help with it from the red.
That's right. Snaps right on, kick is up, and it is good.
Look good.
Yep. So that makes the score 19-0. 59 seconds to go here. As you just pointed out, Mounties will receive as well coming out of half. We have a halftime, also the halftime festivities. They will be the crowning of the Crawfordsville Athenian homecoming queen. So scoring update around the conference. Hot Dogs trail Lebanon 21-6 at the end of the first quarter. 21-6, Lebanon over Frankfurt. So Mounties get a little chance to receive here and see if they can at least take some positive momentum into halftime, moving the ball offensively. Touchdown for Western Boone in that game. The Stars now lead 14-8 with 53 seconds to go. That's over North Montgomery. Western Boone leads 14-8. Trip Ward's going to kick off, and deep to receive for the Athenians. I think maybe Vaught again. And can you make out that number on the far side? I cannot. It's a new crew back there.
Well, Trip, he's got a good toe here.
He does. He played a lot of soccer. My daughter played some travel with him early on. He's got a strong leg.
Another deep one into the end zone.
Yeah. It's number 11,
Yeah, okay.
That is Mason McCarty.
Mason, yeah.
Yep, Mason McCarty
Yeah.
deep to receive kickoffs for the Athenians. Freshman,
Yeah, young freshman. He got some good wheels.
he does. So Athenians will take over 1st and 10 on the 20. Mounties lead 19-0 here, just under a minute to go. We'll turn it over to public address announcer. I think the band's going to play a halftime show as well, and then public address announcer Dave Raynard will let you know who is crowned homecoming queen and introduce all of the class attendants. I think it's going to be another offsides encroachment penalty.
Yeah, that was Tolliver jumping off.
Yep. That's at least the third one of those tonight, I believe.
Well, we've used that as that's a pretty good offensive weapon
is,
for us
5
this season.
yards.
I'll say that. We've done
That's
it
true.
a number of times.
We have, and no time runs, and it's 1st and 5.
And,
Ball down to the 25.
You got to kind of credit AJ on that, obviously. Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of, talent involved in that, really. You can't just go up there and.
Senior quarterback's done a nice job.
Ooh, not a
Hey, good job. Good job reeling that in, though. Whew. Intended for 17, that's Shrout.
Yeah, number 13, McMaster's over there to break it up. And that was too close.
Yeah.
It was too close. I mean, we're down 3. We don't want
No.
to put one in their hands here.
2nd down and 5. Ethan McLemore wide left. Underwood wide right. Oh, wow. Wide right. Easy for me to say.
I don't mind throwing deep here if we could get time, but the time's been a real problem. They were running.
Quick handoff to Cardenas, but he's met at the line by a whole host of Mounties.
Yeah.
Carried by Athenians, tackled by a host of Mounties.
Let's see, there's a timeout.
I think they were down, right?
Southmont. Well,
They want the ball back.
they had 3 interiors that just ran over us on that one.
They did. Seth Tolliver's back there. The ball came out, but Zeke was down. So 3rd down and 6. He lost a yard on that play. I think they're adding some time back to the clock, or maybe they're taking some time off. Oh, 50. Nope, it's going to 50.
Yep.
Add a few seconds back onto the clock.
Well, we get a 1st down, we can use them.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's right.
well, I don't know. I know about any coach. You really don't want to just lay down here and go in and punt the ball and go
Right.
in. I mean, but boy, you got to be careful here. Well, this has got to be a play that cannot turn the ball over here.
Athenian tennis team undefeated in the conference on the season.
Yep.
Big win over both county schools, one county, and
Slow start
Yes.
to the season, but boy, they picked it up.
they really have. And again, conference season's not over, but I think they're 4-0 in the conference right now. Okay, so here we go. Anthony Lee and Cardenas both back there with A.J. Hall. Good hard count, trying to get the Mounties to jump. Hand off to Cardenas. Ooh, I thought he was going to break it, but he was tracked down by Wyatt Woodall.
He did a good job. He definitely broke through one guy that had his hands on him, but we're going to have to punt the ball. And somebody's got timeout. I assume the Mounties. Now here goes a flag.
There's a penalty marker on the
That was a late flag.
And I see Athenians pointing the other way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I say
Oh,
now here's
there's
another
one. I think that may be on the retaliation. Personal foul on the Athenians. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Athenians.
Somebody maybe losing their cool a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, this sticks us in a real hole.
Yeah, because we're punting now. That's a big penalty. 44 seconds to go.
It's 15 and half the distance on top of that.
That's right. Both.
So we're punting
Both.
out of our end zone.
Dead ball.
See,
and,
that's just can't happen.
yeah, you got to have more control than that, especially if that's on our senior athletes. They just got to do it a little better than that.
Got to keep some discipline out there.
So now Caden is going to be punting from the back of his end zone, which, as you were pointing out, puts us in an even more precarious position here. So unfortunate turn of events here to end the second quarter, heading into halftime. Need a good snap.
Okay.
Good snap.
Good,
he gets
good
it off
job.
quickly.
Didn't get it very far, but
No,
it's going
he
to be.
didn't.
They can't. Oh, come on now.
Cornelius
Oh,
is
my
gonna-
gosh. Come on now.
Kind Cornelius.
Yeah, it didn't hurt us, but
No.
there's
There's another flag over there.
And it's against us because Southmont kid's clapping his hands.
Yep.
Wow.
Some on the far sideline over there,
Yep.
which is going to move the ball. Probably, since that was a dead ball, another unsportsmanlike. Nope, personal foul. Face mask.
Gee whiz. Boy.
Shooting ourselves in the
Yeah,
foot here
yeah,
as we
it's-
end the first half. That's not the way we want to go into halftime.
I mean, I don't know. Were you face masking a guy over there?
The ball was nowhere close to that.
He's
Yep.
30 yards away from the action of the ball. Mercy.
So we started this possession, this kick, with, I think, 50 seconds to go.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Mounties.
First and 10 on the 15-yard line. 34 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Southmont, so Athenian defense going to have to step up here.
Yeah. This may just look like a throw. Let's see. He's going to go on the left side, left flat. Boy.
Scott's pass complete to E.J. Brewer.
E.J. Brewer with reception
Yeah.
there.
Well, you
Going
know,
to get 9 yards out of that, be 2nd and 1.
On the stop.
Caden Patton did a good job with his tackle. But he really dropped off too much over there. Kind of left a wide open receiver over there. We're gonna have to kind of try to get in their face a little bit. Not an easy job.
Brings up a 2nd and 2 for the Mounties at the 7-yard line.
2nd down and 2. Ball on the 7-yard line. So you can get a first down here. 30 seconds to go. Nick Scott's rolling out to his right, and he's got.
Oh, good job. Batted the
Yep.
ball down there.
Is that Caden Underwood?
Yeah.
Okay, Caden Underwood knocked that down. Nice defensive play there by Underwood. There were a couple guys open in the end zone.
It would have been wonderful if they got stuck in his hands.
It would have been nice.
I think.
There was nobody there.
Yeah, I think he nutted McGreen
Yep.
in front of him there. But, yeah, really good alert play there by Keaton. Well, they,
3rd and 2.
I'm going to say they can do whatever they want
They
here.
can.
You know,
My guess is number 9 might touch it.
yeah.
Probably a handoff to Woodall. But they have 2 downs to
He's
pick
out
up
of
2
the gun,
yards,
though.
right?
He's- yeah.
Yep. 2 downs to pick up 2 yards.
No,
Oh,
he put
he
it on the
did
ground. He
actually.
put it on the ground.
Maybe start to run
Chad.
there. Yep.
Probably had a touchdown if he pulls it in.
Yep.
Intended for Carson Chad.
Okay, well, now I think you can say 9.
Yeah. I would think. 21.2 seconds.
Brings up a
4th and 2.
for the Mounties at the
Could be a big stop for the Athenians. That would be a momentum swing.
Okay, we're tightening up in there a little bit, and there it is.
There's
And
number
he got
9.
outside, and he is short.
Short of the goal line, but
First
got the first down.
Yeah,
Run by number 9, Wyatt Woodall.
17.3.
They may not have any timeouts left, right? So
Well,
they're setting the ball quickly. They wind the clock. There
and
they
killed the clock.
Yep. 11 seconds to go here. Be second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Incomplete pass. Brings up a second and goal for the Mounties.
Well, they look at he's still patting over there on the far side, isn't it? Over in the corner
Yes.
over there. And Underwood on this side. Yes, well, again, they can run whatever they want.
Second and goal from the 2. They are going to pass. And, oh,
Through
my
his
goodness,
hands,
through the
through his
hands of Tolliver.
Yep.
Open in the back of the end zone, but couldn't hang on to that. So that brings up. Is that third down?
Should be third.
Yep, because he killed the clock on first down.
Brings up a
Third and 2. Third and goal from the 2.
They just, I mean, they don't. I mean, they're up 19-0, so they don't have to do anything
Right,
here.
right.
But by looking at the clock, you think they're probably going to throw the ball.
Think so.
But again, you got that big number 9 back there, and they're short way to go. So they have.
Timeout, Athenians. Yep, Crawfordsville takes timeout.
Well, hey, I'm all, I think that's a good timeout, whether we stop them or not, because where else are we going to use our last
Right,
timeout?
that's right.
You know,
True.
Let's make sure our heads are right on
Yep.
it. We're trying to do the right thing that the coaches want them to do, and it's still a ball game. If
Right.
we can put a stop on here, we're going to feel better. But I thought we played a good first quarter.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
second quarter we just,
Yep.
especially the big turnover
Yep.
that allowed them to walk into the end zone.
Yeah, I'm probably most disappointed in this half with the silly penalties, the unsportsmanlike and personal
absolutely.
fouls. There's just no
Yeah.
place for that. You got to. So I'm a little disappointed with our Athenians, but you know what? Let's come out and play a good, strong. Let's just battle, compete second half.
Well-
And what do you think we need to do offensively to get that ball down the field? Is it more rollout?
I obviously we got to put it in the air, and yes, I
Yeah.
agree. I think we have to put AJ in a position where he can move, and at the very least, you're not going to get hit from two sides.
Right. That's right.
Yep. And AJ, even though he's not a burner, you can still beat one guy.
He could move out there. Yeah, Nick Scott under center, hands it to
Oh,
Wyatt Woodall.
oh my, he's in.
He's in for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Wyatt Woodall
That was
bulls his way in.
that was
Yeah.
a rugby.
Yeah.
Rugby play there,
That's
but that was a good call.
2-yard run there for Wyatt Woodall into the end zone, makes the score 25-0. And Trip Ward,
Number 8, Trip Ward, will attempt
don't
the
see the holder. I'm assuming, yep, Nick Scott.
As Trip Ward comes in to attempt the extra point.
Gets the ball down, ball is up, that kick is up and good. That'll be 26-0 with 4.7 seconds left in the second quarter, right before halftime. Again, halftime entertainment will include the Montgomery County United Band. Great job out of the 3 schools putting together a really strong effort with our bands, as well as the crowning of the Queen at halftime.
Well, let's see who we put back here on this final kickoff. And, I think they'll go ahead and kick the ball long. A lot of times here, teams will
Yep.
just kick a short one up there. But really, I'd like to see Mason McCarty get a hold of the ball
Yeah,
there and see
they're
what
right.
the young freshman could do there.
Looks like Ethan McLemore and Jordan Shrout are going to go deep
Oh,
for
okay,
the
yeah.
Athenians. 2 speedsters for sure.
back deep for the Athenians. Number 8, Ethan McLemore. Number 17, Jordan Shrout.
2 speedsters for sure. Deep to receive there for the Athenians.
Trip Ward kicking off for the Mounties.
Oh, they did go.
They did kick it short.
Just
get on it.
Don't kill ourselves there.
Yep.
Close in
Ashton Wilson.
Number 12, Wilson on
Yep. Doing a lot of good things tonight.
Yes, he has. He's played well. He's been active, and we got 2.2 remaining.
Take a knee
I think
or
we'll
take a shot?
knee. No, I think we'll take
Take
a
a
knee.
knee.
We've had enough bad things
Yeah.
happen. You just can't,
Better to take a knee,
I
get in
mean,
there, regroup, come out and play.
And not that you can probably complete a pass here because
Yeah.
they're going to drop off. They're going to give you some room.
Right.
But I'm afraid that there's not much of a percentage of getting a score, and that's really would be the only consideration. Now, I mean, if we'd gotten up toward half midfield,
Yes.
we could have done something down deep, but not here.
Take a knee. So we will head into halftime.
Well, Brian, was the score 6-0 at the end of the first quarter?
It was
So the Mounties put up 20
points
in the second quarter, so
Yeah.
quite a change in the momentum of the game. And Athenians go into the, this is a coaching challenge because when Coach Clark goes in there, everybody's aware of the score.
Right.
And the last 2 weeks we've kind of been in a similar
That's
situation.
Right. That's right.
And now, I hate to use some terms, but honestly, it's kind of an idea where you're going to play for pride.
Right.
And hopefully, and by the way, I want to say something on those. We made dumb penalties, all
Yep,
right?
we did.
But that's, that happens in
Yep.
these inter-county rivalry
Sure.
type things. I
Yep.
mean, any big rivalry like that brings those kind of emotions
That's right.
out, and kids do that, and it's a part of the learning process. I mean, we hate it, but hopefully learn and don't do it again
That's
the rest
right.
of this whole season.
That's right.
But
Cooler
yeah.
heads have to prevail.
But
and
I look at this second half. This still tells you what kind of a ball club you've got and
Right.
where you think you can go in the future with
Yeah.
it. If we can come out the second half and
let's compete.
Mounties, I'm sure, are not going to take it easy on us.
Nope.
At least in the third quarter,
Yeah.
they may throw some other people in there in the fourth quarter. But
Right.
yeah, I think.
I agree with you. Hey, so stay tuned here. We'll keep the broadcast going. It's going to be this Montgomery County United Band and their State Fair show, and then we will keep you going for, of course, the presentation of the Queen and the court at halftime. We will rejoin the second half in about 20 minutes. Thanks for joining in. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crawfordsville High School's 2022 homecoming. At this time, we would like to introduce the class attendants, senior Queen candidates, and their escorts. First, the freshman class attendant, Ada Hudson. Ada is the daughter of Gary and Janita Reff. Ada is escorted this evening by Jaden Callejas Jaime, son of Gustavo and Rufi Callejas. The sophomore class attendant is Mackenzie Lawton. Mackenzie is the daughter of Megan Ford and Chaston Hurst. Mackenzie is escorted this evening by Alec Sadian, the son of Emily and Todd Fullenwider. The junior class attendant, Cadence Brost. Cadence is the daughter of Denver and Amanda Myers. Cadence is escorted this evening by Ethan McLemore, the son of Kevin and Angel Roberts. And the first senior class attendant and Queen candidate, Taylor Cuevas. Taylor is the daughter of Mary Cruz Hernandez. Taylor is escorted this evening by Peter Kearns, the son of Stephanie Kearns. The next senior class attendant and queen candidate is Haley Gaylor. Hallie is the daughter of Luke and Heather Gaylor. Hallie is escorted this evening by Cole Smith, the son of Kobe and Annie Smith. The next senior class attendant and queen candidate is Cyandra Johnson. Cyandra is the daughter of Bruce Johnson and Amanda Engelman. Cyandra is escorted this evening by Calvin Dittmer, the son of Charles and Tammy Dittmer.
Dial 361-6929. All escorted obviously by
The final senior class attendant and queen candidate is Abby Lane. Abby is the daughter of Mike and Kimmy Lane. Abby is escorted this evening by Dylan Farley, the son of Tom and Stacy Farley.
First quarter. Then the Mounties got on the board defensively as a strip sack.
The flowers in the homecoming court are just a few examples of what Milligan's has to offer. Milligan's is located on Main Street in downtown Crawfordsville.
Then the Mounties get on the board right at the end of
This year's homecoming queen will be crowned by Student Council President Allie Brown.
They took 7 plays, 50 from the Athenian 15, 7 plays to go 15 yards.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Crawfordsville High School's 2022 homecoming queen is
17-yard touchdown pass.
Taylor Cuevas.
The first half. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll come back with the halftime stat. Again, our score at halftime is Southmont 26 and Crawfordsville nothing. You're listening to Montgomery County High School football. With your family on the 6.3. Alrighty. Yeah. I think these guys would probably not appreciate it.
Congratulations to tonight's homecoming queen, Taylor Cuevas.
I originally thought that there's no way, right? There's not enough around it. I don't know.
I mean, if you were going to take that picture, that probably would even.
That's not what you pick. Yeah. I don't know.
Are we going to sit down for a minute? Yeah, hey, come here. Come sit down for a second. No. Yeah, we'll find that.
That was the turtle. I It's like what he does with pitchers. Why didn't you do reloading? Right. That's right. Well, they went from 38. I counted tonight. 48. Because we won our, no. Right. Right. But because we won our first 2 years. So you're right. I agree. Junior. Yeah.
Not junior and senior.
Well, it's not a bunch of seniors, but they're tough. They're strong. Well, they're going to
I think they can be. I saw 11 last week. They got that one. They got that sophomore receiver. Oh yeah, let him throw it all over. AJ has no time. Teamwork. Got 1 minute, Bill.
Running for his life from behind.
Hey, welcome back to second half football action here at the Athenian Complex. Brian Saunders joined by Dan Welliver, Coach Rhett Welliver on the camera as always, and really running the show, and Justin Duggar on the computer. And we get ready to start second half. Obviously that voice you hear over the PA is Dave Raynard, carrying the public address duties for the Athenians this season. Coming into this game 2-2, down in a bit of a hole here, Dan.
Yeah, we mentioned before we went into the halftime that I thought we played pretty competitive football in the first quarter, and in the second quarter we had some breakdowns, some turnover, and some penalties, and gave up 20 points, which makes that hole pretty deep. But this is time for the Athenians to, don't give up. There's still plays to be won.
That's
out
right.
there.
That's right. Compete every down. How about that? Javier Resto will kick off. First time the Athenians have kicked off tonight to the Mounties to start second half, and it's going to go deep to Kyan Cornelius, who picks it up off the turf. Makes the first guy miss. Oh, ball's loose.
I believe Cloversville got it.
I think the Athenians got it.
Yep.
That would be a...
Looking for a signal there. Yep.
Yeah.
Athenian ball.
Got a hand in there. That's number 32. Daniel Surface, a freshman football player, coming up with that big fumble on the return. Good job.
One decent drive where we had at least 3 first downs.
That's right.
I think we had about 40 yards of gain actually on that one, but now we're in the best position we've been in offensively the whole football game. Good way to start the second half.
That's couldn't have scripted that one any better. First and 10, ball on the 28, deep in Mountie territory here. And
we're short a player.
Javier Resto coming in here. What's the play clock? It's at 10. We're okay.
We're good, yep.
Take your time.
Don't get it off.
We're going to go for it here with Ethan McLemore. He's got it.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Athenians. Great grab there. First play from scrimmage. Start second half here. Athenians get on board. That's exactly what Dan Oliver wanted to happen. That's how he drew it up at halftime.
Well, I think about the third play of the game, I mentioned we had like that good one-on-one again.
Right.
And I said, man, I like to see McLemore. But he had just enough time and made a really good throw there.
He really did.
And at the same time, McLemore did a good job really kind of shielding off the defender.
He did.
And, well,
defender was in good position. That was Kyler McCandless out there on coverage, and he was in good position. McLemore made a nice catch on a good throw.
That's probably the best play we've had in 3 weeks, Brian.
Yep, I think you're right. Snap is down. That kick is going to be blocked, and the try is no good.
Yeah, number 11 is Cornelius, who fumbled the ball, so I guess give him credit.
That's right.
He came back and made a play for them after turning the ball over.
Hey, Athenians get on the board less than a minute into the third quarter here.
26-6 looks a lot better.
A little bit of momentum.
Now, if you were a bit of a gambler here, and I'm going to say right now, no, I wouldn't do this. But an onside,
what do you have to lose?
You got a little momentum.
That's right.
And an onside kick here.
Yeah.
If you've worked on that and believe in it, it would not be a bad play. I mean,
I agree.
I don't.
There was an Oregon coaching philosophy there where he went for it on fourth down. And I read up on this when I was coaching middle school football. When Cam played middle school football, I went through with him 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And I think his 7th grade year, I decided we're going for it on fourth down because we weren't winning games.
Okay.
We're going for it on fourth down, and we are going to onside kick it every time. And they said, I think statistically you get it like half the time.
Yeah.
And it was worth it.
Yeah. Middle school. Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Yep, why not? But you're right. I think he'll kick deep. It's Javier Resto to kick off again.
And Howell back to receive for the Mounties.
No. Got Howell back there
now.
Okay. Oh, well.
He's moving, isn't he? Boy, still, we cannot bring him down.
Not good there.
Nope.
That was shabby tackling.
Pretty well a return of about nearly, 40 yards? I don't know if he picked it up on the 10, maybe the 15, 35-yard return.
Well,
Tackle made by number 11.
Arm tackling there and just did not get a good hit.
honestly, I think we should be able to get down the field a little better than we
Yeah.
did on that play.
Yep.
And but we had some people down there to make the play, but didn't get a clean tackle. So yeah, midfield for the Mounties.
Nick Scott, joined by, of course, Wyatt Woodall on the backfield. Going to move to the left side of Scott.
See Underwood backing off over here.
And pass out to
and
Seth
they-
Tolliver. And they're going to go right to him. He's driven out of bounds by number 12. That's Ashton Wilson. Underwood just missed that tackle early, right
Well,
at the line of scrimmage.
You know what, Caden? I think he read something there because he was backing off, which really gave him more room
It
out
did.
there.
Yep.
But then he recovered real quickly. But yeah, too many yards on that one.
Second down and 1, gain of 9. Ball on the 41-yard line in Athenian territory. Woodall on the right side, but the pass is going out to number 5, Sam Line, who gets the first down and then some.
Come on, let's do a little better job with our
That was
wrap.
that was Anthony Lee with the initial hit there. Would have tackled him right probably at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Tackle by number 5.
So first down
for the
on that
Athenians.
pass play. Caden Patton ends up bringing down Sam Line for the Mounties.
We got a lot to learn. Well, I don't know where learning's the right word or not, but anyway, when we tackle, we've got to keep our legs going. We're tendency to just kind of
Stop.
hit and then grab.
Yep.
And there we go. Better that time. Good job.
Nice defense. Who's in there on that tackle? I think for sure Isaac Brackett, maybe Keegan Kokol. So gain of 1 by Woodall on that play. Second down and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line. Mounties driving it. You get a score on your first possession and a stop on the Mounties' first possession. That would be all right.
Yeah.
Second and 9 here.
Boom! Oh,
Yeah,
come
Scott
on, come up!
pulled it.
Come up!
He
And
fell
away.
down. Yep.
All right, good pursuit.
Yep. Decent job. Nick Scott tried to cut it back to the middle and met there by Zeke Cardenas and Zach Bowman.
Bowman on the tackle.
I mean, too many yards, but Athenian defense, they were hustling on the play, and Cardenas came a long way to get there.
He sure did. Third down and 6. Ball on the 32. Big stop here in the backfield would be nice.
Well, let's see here.
Got E.J. Brewer split out wide left. Nick Scott under center. They moved that time. That's going to back him up 5 more yards.
All right.
Should make it 3rd and 11 with the ball on the 37-yard line.
Illegal procedure on the Mounties.
3rd and 11, but 4 down territory
Yep,
still.
for
so.
sure.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the Athenian penalties tonight, but actually the Mounties had a few.
They may have had more, just not as significant. Yeah, but
Well,
then
that's-
one
yeah,
personal
yeah,
foul.
as far as yardage,
Yep.
it didn't. Yeah,
But it's probably been more. Yeah, good point. Nick Scott's going to go under center again. White Woodall in the back field with him. Sam Line in motion. Ball goes to Woodall. He's going to go around the left side, and good defense there by the Athenians.
yeah, it really was.
Pretty nice job. I think Anthony Lee and Isaac Brackett.
Crawfordsville's Anthony Lee.
Good job by the Athenian defense. 4th and 9. As you pointed out, Dan, this is 4 down territory. They're not going to punt from here.
Wouldn't think so.
Big stop by the defense. Know where that first down marker is. You can actually give up some yardage.
Let
Just
me
can't give up
ask
9
you,
yards.
where is Chad?
Yeah,
We haven't
that's
seen
true.
him in a while.
Well, he scored on that first play, but of course it was. Oh, Nick Scott
you.
overthrew
Thank
Seth
you very
Tolliver. Yep,
much.
he was
Yes,
wide
sir.
open out there.
All right,
But that-
Athenians.
Turnover on downs. So, stop on the first play. Yeah, where is Carson? He scored on that play. I get it was negated by the personal foul that took place away from the ball.
Right. Yeah.
Double personal fouls, I should say, one on each team.
Well, I've tried to look on the sideline, but I just haven't seen him on the wheel in a while. Yeah, no, he's out there. He's out there now in the middle. Okay.
Yep. He's in that linebacker spot along with Woodall, but he's not maybe touching the ball as much as we thought on offense. But I will say this, they're passing more than shouldn't say more than I expected. They're doing something different.
Well, Chad had the longest run of the night.
Yep.
But, he's trying to draw him.
He sure is. It's worked several
They
times.
didn't
Not
bite
that
that
time. Quick pass out to Ethan McLemore from A.J. Hall. He broke it. He stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds.
Wow.
He would have been gone.
He was gone, yeah.
Oh, man. He had one man to beat down there, and he would have beat him. So, stepped out of bounds after about a 6. They call that a
6-yard
gain or not?
Yeah,
maybe
6, maybe 7. I believe it is 7, yeah.
So 2nd and 3, ball on the 42. Nice pass from Hall out to McLemore.
Your tendency, I think, here is maybe now we got a short yard, you even try to run, but I think I'd pass.
I would too. It's working. They're going to hand it off. Jet sweep to Zeke Cardenas, who's going to cut it back inside, but he's actually going to lose.
Well, I see a flag in there. Let's see which way it goes.
Ooh, that could be against us, couldn't it?
Face mask against the Mounties. Okay.
Is that always a 15-yard penalty in high school? Is there such a thing as a?
No, I think it's 15 only in high school.
I think so too. So that'll help.
But we'll see.
Nope.
He's calling 5, so we're not up to date.
That's still a first down. No, I did not know. I think it's first down though, right? Yes, it is. So 1st and 10, ball on the. I think 40, nearly the 46-yard line.
Yep, we got a little help there and kind of got it back, 1st and 10 basically.
Yep.
So need a positive right here.
Be nice to get half of it. I'm sure he'll try to. Anthony Lee's going to get it. No, come across the left side. There's nothing there. No. Nice tackle. That's Kyan Cornelius.
Yep. He's not a big guy, but he's a good tackler. And
there's going to be a personal. There's a flag, dead ball. I think it's going to be against the Mounties. There's a lot of talking going on into the sideline. So, personal foul on Southmont. So we did not pick it up on the play, but we are going to pick it up.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Mounties.
It's actually a personal foul.
I tell you, well, I'm not going to call any names. I think I know who that was.
I think I do too. I'm pretty sure we saw it happening right in front of us.
Yeah.
No need to call him out, but that'll be a 15-yard mistake.
Okay, move the ball inside. No, just right on the 40-yard line of the Mounties.
Right on the 40. 1st and 10 on the 40.
It'll be 1st and 10, Crawfordsville, the Southmont 40-yard line.
Well, let's stick one in. How about Underwood over there? He's got the big one-on-one over there. He's got a lot of room on that side.
He does. Actually, A.J. Hall's going to keep it.
Yep.
Pick up a couple yards, maybe.
Keeper by Hall for the Athenians.
A.J. found a little bit of a hole there.
He did. He followed Anthony Lee into that hole, and I think they're going to give him a yard. Trip award for the Mounties brought him down.
Well, I don't mind that. And we're 4 down territory. I think we played that away, assuming we don't lose anything here.
Right.
I still like Underwood out there.
I do too. Now you got Underwood and Resto split out wide right, Twins right, and Ethan McLemore left. And he drew him off sides again. That
fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times on that one.
A bunch. It's unbelievable, really, the number of times they are jumping. And that actually is the guy lined up right over the ball. But anyway, so 2nd down and 4.
Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Athenians at the 34-yard line.
Mounties acting like they're going to blitz there, send a couple extra guys. I think they are. Hall back to pass. Rough pass out
come
to
on,
Resto.
Gotta
Yeah.
have it.
Could not hang on to that. Got hit immediately by Trip Ward. But Paul, the ball drops to the turf.
Yeah,
So that'll be 3rd down and 4.
I don't think Javier did a real good job looking that ball in. That was a pretty good throw, actually, by A.J. I mean, defense was there quick, but you had a chance to complete the catch.
And you're right at the marker, too. So
Yeah.
right at the line of gain.
All right, we got 2 downs to get 4 yards.
Yep.
We're basically doubling up over here on Macklemore, so
Yeah.
I like the right side to throw the ball.
Resto
Boy.
cutting out there. He's going to roll out right this time. And he's looking. There's a flag.
That's against us.
Yeah, he's going to throw that ball out of bounds, but it's going to be a holding call, pretty sure.
Penalty marker on the play.
Either that or we
They're
had a
looking
man
at
downfield.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I didn't see anybody downfield. He's asking him. They're looking at Southmont, so that's definitely on us.
Yeah.
It is a holding call against the
Yeah,
Athenians.
10 yards, they got to take that one. That'll
Be
give
3rd
us
down
2
and-
plays yet, but
Right, 3rd and 14.
gets a little stiffer out there.
Yes. That's a little tougher play call. You get half of it. You're in 4 down territory, so you got 2 downs to get 15.
Yeah, they're really conscious right now of Macklemore. They're kind of bringing a safety over, and
Yeah, they're definitely Brewer, and he's lined up over the guy in the
Yeah,
slot.
we got an
but we're
extra-
going to put him in motion.
extra guy over here.
No, we didn't this time.
he's
he's in
going down.
trouble. Yep, he's in trouble.
Come on now. We were pretty well covered.
Yep.
I mean, Macklemore really didn't have any space out there, but
He did not.
Tolliver for Southmont.
That is Kyler McCandless on coverage, and we're going to,
yeah.
it looks like we're bringing on the punt team.
Well, we lost yards.
We did.
Yeah.
Caden Underwood's going to, he'll drop back to punt here.
Mounties, number 11, Kylan
Hey,
Cornelius.
get it down there. Maybe they can mishandle it and
Yep.
get another turnover here.
Kyan Cornelius and E.J. Brewer deep to receive the punt.
Oh.
Off the turf.
Boy, he
He
got
got
it
a
through
line
there
drive.
somehow.
Yep.
Let her roll. That away. Good job. About the 11.
Underwood's punt down to the
Yeah.
11-yard line.
All right. Underwood punts down to the 11-yard line. The Tri-West Danville game is now changed fairly significantly. Into the 4th quarter, Tri-West leads Danville 23-14. Well, Southmont football down here on the 12-yard line. Be 1st and 10. Nick Scott going under center.
See if they don't run 9 here. And go back to a little ground
It
game.
is about the time, probably, and they are off the left side.
Good job, Athenians.
Yeah. Nice job. Zach Bowman in there as well as 56. That is Antonio Madrigal. He's changed numbers for tonight, moved to the line on offense. So he went from number 80 to number 56, of course, which you have to do. No longer an eligible receiver.
Yeah, we've had to make a couple of changes
We have.
tonight because of loss of players.
We've
and,
lost a couple. I see another guy in a sling down there. I think Cole Smith
Okay.
might have come out after halftime in an arm sling.
Hey, I want to give the coaching staff credit. We were well prepared to stop number 9.
Yep, for sure.
Wyatt has been cut
Yep.
short a lot of time. Oh, boy, look at
Sam
this.
Line around the right side.
First down, I believe, but
I
it's
think
close.
so.
Let's see where they mark it. They might have got him short. Yeah, he's short.
2 yards short. Is that number? There's a
Another
flag on the
penalty,
play.
I
It's going to be a
believe
holding call. There's Isaac Brackett out there, and there's another
Another one.
flag.
We must have some mouth play going on there.
It's going against. It looks like it's going against Southmont. Yeah,
It's a double penalty, yeah.
They had a holding call.
Well, we've been there.
We have,
We were on the wrong end of it the
and
first
then dead
time.
ball, personal foul. So they will mark both those off.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Mounties also.
That's going to back them up quite a bit.
That
So it's
ball
going to
going
be
down to about the 3.5, I think.
They got to get to the 20.
4-yard line.
You got to get to the 23 for a first down. And it looks like it's going to be placed on the 4-yard line.
Yep. Well, turnover time here now.
Yes.
Hayden.
I'm guessing number 9, right, in this place on the field here. You're not going to.
Well, I think they might throw. Yeah, they're going to.
He's going to.
We've got a good shape.
There's a holding call, probably. There's a pass from Nick Scott intended for number 13, Aaron McMasters. There's another flag and another flag. So we're going to have a double flag again. I think both of them against Southmont.
Well, Zeke trying to get some people together over here.
Good leadership out of a senior.
They're wanting a safety on that, but I don't think what happened there constitutes a safety.
No, there's a receiver over here.
Yeah.
It's post, so it should be third down. It's after the play.
True. Yeah, can they decline that? There were 2 flags again, right?
I thought there were. Yep.
Officials are sorting it out right now. I don't know how many. There have been a lot of flags tonight.
Oh, my.
I was getting ready to say, but we've played some pretty, in that way, error-free football. Now they're bringing Coach Clark out.
Yeah.
He's got to decide what to do here.
The first flag was for holding against the Mounties.
Yep. It's a double penalty. I mean, we can decline the penalty.
We can, right, and take the play, which would be incomplete. So that's what the scoreboard has.
Yeah,
That is not what the marker on the field has.
yeah, they've got second down on the box
Yeah.
over there.
I wouldn't take the penalty.
I wouldn't. That's what I said. Decline the penalty. That's what we're discussing up here. Decline the penalty and take the play. So then the down counts. Yeah, I think that's what he wants to do. Officials are sorting out. So it's holding is declined. Yeah, that's what they need to take the play there because there was an incomplete pass.
But the dead ball penalty should you
backed
take
them up.
it.
And they did.
It'll be third down.
Third down and 23 inside the 1.
But
Right? I mean,
what I don't understand is how can the ball be on the 1-yard line because it's got to be half the distance, right? You can't penalize more than half the
well, that's
distance.
what I thought too, right.
So
I
don't
did
understand
how did
where
it
the
move
ball
back there?
is.
Yeah, well, it's almost like they placed it right outside the goal line, but I don't know why. Is that what happens on personal foul?
No.
Okay. Nick Scott under center. He's going to pass. He's dropping back.
He wants a
He's
beat.
got a long one.
We
we
got beat, but
he's going to overthrow him a little bit. The receiver was behind us. That was E.J. Brewer. McLemore was there coming over from his safety spot. Also, I think Caden Patton on the coverage from his defensive back position there on the right side of the field. So 4th and 22. We ought to end up with some good field position.
yeah. Well,
Because he is their punter is standing on the back of the end zone.
we were setting up. I don't think there's any worry about us roughing the kicker. We're pretty loose in this.
Yes.
I mean,
There's not much of a rush.
a lot of
coming.
times teams going to go for it here. They
Yeah.
have everybody up on the line except
Right.
for maybe one guy back.
Yep.
Now what do we got? We
Is
got
it
delay
clock?
game.
Delay game.
You can't move it back much further.
No.
Half the distance to the goal line.
See, they need to change that rule.
And just, yeah, right.
Yeah, that should be a safety,
Yep.
but that's the rule.
It is the rule. So,
Good punt.
got
Good
it off.
catch,
It's
good catch.
to McLemore.
Move, go, baby, go!
He's got room here. He is tiptoeing down the sideline, pushed out of bounds by 88 Seth
We
Oliver.
got a flag.
There is going to be a flag here. There is a flag, sorry. I'm guessing a block in the back that probably, as it typically works on that play, it probably did not affect the play.
Will Cody kind of hobbling off the field there. He, I think, was the victim on that. So
Negate the nice return there by Ethan McLemore. But it's going to be Athenian football. We're going to back up a little bit.
We need to look in the Athenian record book for penalties.
I know.
Most penalties in a
Whoa.
game, yeah.
9 o'clock here, and we're still in the third quarter. That's one way you know there's been a lot of
Yeah.
penalties.
Yeah, 4:32 remaining in the third, but Athenians still with good field position, which
Not what it was, but it's still good.
we got a ways to go in the third quarter, but so far this third quarter has been pretty good for the Athenians.
Yeah.
Just need to put one in here.
Handoff to Anthony Lee up the middle. He's going to gain maybe a yard.
Yeah,
Not much room there.
I want to do it once in a while, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not where we are right now.
No, Whitewood all in there on the tackle.
Yeah, we need somebody like
Dylan Howell
Woodall
also.
with the ball.
Right.
Yeah, but
That's what you have to run in that territory, I think. So 2nd and 9, ball on the 34-yard line.
okay, Underwood against Line over there, I think. Not sure though.
I think you're right. This side is McCandless, so that's probably line.
Going this way.
Yep, there's McLemore getting it. He's going to run right through.
Good job, man.
Hey, he put his head down and kept running there. It's Kyler McCandless.
He's got a first down.
Number 8, Trip Ward. Number 24, E.J. Brewer on the tackle, but not before McLemore picks up a Athenian first down.
This young fella, third year of varsity football, and he's beginning to run like, he should
That's
at this
right.
point. I mean,
well, in fairness to
we
him,
knew
right, tore his ACL that
he
first
was,
year, his freshman year. So
yeah, we knew he was fast
Oh,
back
man.
then, but
Yeah.
he had some
he put his head down right
honoriness
there.
in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of that.
A.J. Hall out of the shotgun as he has right.
Yeah,
Hey, he did it.
touchdown!
That's what Coach Welver's been calling for here for about the last couple. You like that matchup over there with Caden Underwood.
Absolutely.
And he was able to, again, make an acrobatic catch to some degree.
Well, see, the defender actually got his back turned
did.
that time. Really didn't know where the ball was.
Yep.
He was close to us, and but that's Underwood sticking with it in there and hanging tough.
He's done a nice job this season making those kind of
Absolutely.
catches.
He
He did
sure
one on the
has.
other end zone against Fountain Central. So Crawford's going to go for 2 here
Okay.
with the score at 26-12.
Yeah.
Running the right personnel on. Play clock has not started.
He's going to kick.
Okay.
He's going to kick. We got a block.
Ryan Miller on to kick this point after.
Good snap now. That's half of it.
There's a good snap.
There's the other half.
Good hold. Boy,
Away.
there's plenty of leg there. Nice kick by Ryan Miller, number 33, junior cross-country runner and kicker for the Athenians. So that'll make the score 26-13. Just cut it in half here in the third quarter.
It appears there was a running into the kicker penalty on the point after.
Running into the kicker.
Yeah, he did. He did.
After you take it here, 15 yards.
There's penalty on the point try, the extra point. So that's going to move. That'll move Ryan Miller up on his kickoff. Actually, Javier Resto normally holds down the kicking duties on kickoff.
Kickoff, yeah. Yet another flag.
Yeah, good point. That one didn't slow the clock down. It was an untimed down, but still. 3:12 left to go in this long third quarter. But Athenians have put 2 touchdowns up and 1 PAT.
Well, not discounting the first 2 victories of the season for the Athenians, but I would say that this quarter is probably the best quarter we've had since that time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like I said, I thought we played fairly well the first quarter against Western Boone,
Right.
but we were down by what, 2 touchdowns?
2
at
touchdowns,
the end?
yeah.
So yeah,
Yep,
this quarter we're winning by 2
that's
touchdowns.
right.
I'm onside kicking it.
Yep.
Well, that's what I say. You don't have that much to lose, but
It is
yeah.
number 22 who's on to kick for the Athenians. That is
For the Athenians, 22, Tanner Gillen.
Gillen,
Tanner Gillen.
sophomore.
Yep.
See what we're doing here. We're going
Yeah,
deep.
he's going to go deep.
Not deep enough, but
ends
we're
up to
stucking down there. We got to get.
Cornelius, who's
That was
cutting
a
up the middle.
bad move there.
Yep.
Daggone it.
We tackle pretty high, too. We need to
Well,
tackle
yeah.
low and
Somebody took a really, I'm not even sure who it was.
Yep.
Somebody took a really bad angle there.
11, Kion Cornelius on the return. for the
So-
That was the number 11, Kion Cornelius with the return, but Mason McCarty in there on the tackle, and number 14, Sam Manette.
Always like to see those two young guys there.
Yeah, great job. See what
All
the
right.
Athenian defense can do here.
Well, this is a formation. I tell you, they might be throwing the ball, but I think they'll run it. Let's see.
Big Scott hands it to,
Number 9.
yep. There's his little option there. He was going to, he could also
We
pull
got a
it.
guy kind of got messed up a little bit there.
Keegan Kokel
Kogel, yeah.
hobbling a little bit. That was Madrigal in there, and Zeke Cardenas on the tackle. Little sub in. Number 50 is going to come in for the Athenians.
Yeah, Kogel
And
got it.
that is Landon Wright. Going to jump in there on that D line.
Yeah.
Let Kogel get it figured out here. Stretch it out. Okay, so 2nd down and 6. Ball is on the Mountie
Coming
38-yard
again,
line.
coming again.
Yeah, nice.
Uh,
He's a load to bring down.
He is. I guess the only good thing about it is he's not going to run away from it.
Yep, right.
But he will run over you.
He will run over you. He will put his head down and go right through you.
Tackle made by
Biggest gain of the night probably for Woodall. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on placed at the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Well, hey, we're going to win this quarter, but let's make sure we win it by 13.
Yeah, let's do it. 2 scores.
See if the Mounties get anxious and see if because they right here a lot of times in years past they would just stay with this running game.
Yep.
Scott hadn't carried a long time. Here he goes.
There he goes.
Option,
He's
option,
got an
option.
option.
Come up.
Nice tackle there. That's Caden Underwood.
Yep.
Tackling Sam Line, number 5 for the Mounties.
Pitch to number 5,
Short gain.
Line, brought down by Kate Underwood
Yep.
with a big hit for Crawfordsville.
Nice tackle. 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 will bring up a 2nd and 6.
Ball's on the 42-yard line.
See how many plays we can run a row without a penalty.
B.
For somebody.
Oh, that's right. No penalty.
Yeah, we got a little.
We're rushing. Some guy came off late, I think.
Oh,
two guys.
whoa, wait. They didn't reset. That's penalty. There you go. That's how
There
many?
you go.
How many?
One. Another penalty.
I thought we were
should have
north
been
of the
tracking
border
those
there.
tonight.
Huh? Little Canadian
You're
action
you're-
going on.
You're asking for too much.
Illegal shift on the Mounties.
2 guys were in motion right there. Did not get reset, so that'll make it 2nd and 11. Ball now at the 47-yard line.
To the 47-yard line, brings up a 2nd and 11.
Well, what they've done most of the time tonight when they've been in this kind of situation, down-wise and yardage-wise, they've thrown the ball.
They have.
They're throwing the ball.
Scott's on left, and
Ball's
he's
on the
gonna
ground.
skip it in
They
there.
didn't catch it.
No, that ball was intended for Aaron McMasters.
Intended for 13, Aaron McMasters.
Well, I don't know. I think we talked about this at halftime a little bit. That, as a good example, difficult pass, quarterback running to his left like that.
That's right.
I mean, even though it wasn't a real long throw, it's just a really difficult throw to master. So hard to get your feet set right. And,
So you're going to short.
it's all-
It's probably going to be, short off. And Scott under center this time, 3rd and 11. Carson Chad
Get in there,
motion.
get in there, get in there.
Scott steps up into his throw. Nice job, I think.
Oh, I think we got a
I think
football.
Anthony Lee picked that off.
Going the other way.
A lot of good contact down there on that play. I will say the defender timed that up right defensively, and Anthony Lee.
See how the demeanor of your ball club changes when you make some good plays
Big
and
play.
think now
Yeah.
we
have a chance.
now we can do things.
Hey, you look at the scoreboard. You're in the game.
Absolutely.
With a quarter to play here. You're down
Absolutely.
2 scores. So, 41.6 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. The 1st and 10 on that turnover from the 31-yard line. Anthony Lee with the interception is going to also come back in to I assume to his fullback spot, halfback spot. Anthony Lee, the sophomore, getting a lot of good playing time. Has all season, but I think just keeps getting better. Javier Resto split out wide left.
Yeah.
We're going to take timeout. Yep. Timeout of Athenians.
You know, I think you got to do it sometime. I mean, you don't want to do it right there, really, but we're in a position, like you said, now we are in the ball game. I think the kids realize they're in the ball game, which is most important. And
more than half the battle.
You know, now we're just no penalties, no turnover, and move the ball down the field.
That's
here.
right.
Well, I wish we could throw the ball over the middle, but you know, I don't. First of all, you know, AJ's obviously not a very tall fella,
right?
And that's a difficult throw for a guy that if he's not up over 6 feet tall.
Yep.
And but we have proven that we can beat them on the outside and beat them long on the outside. So.
We know we have wheels out there. Ethan McLemore, speaking of that, is going to be lined up twins with Caden Underwood on the right side.
Yes. Now, will we run one guy over the middle? I would think we would.
Would make sense, wouldn't it?
Either that or delay him and throw into the flat with
right.
one of them.
They're going to put
motion.
Ball's down.
Yeah, we got it. But
shoo. Good heads-up play there by, I'm trying to see who that was that jumped on it.
That wasn't a bad snap, was it?
Nope, I don't think so.
Not sure.
We're gonna lose 2 on that.
Well, we got to run one more here in this quarter.
Yeah. Do one more play. 30 seconds to go. 18 on the play clock.
Yeah.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball's now on the 29-yard line.
Come on, boys. We don't want another timeout here.
No. Under 8. Ball gets the snap, and he's going to fire it out to Caden Underwood.
Okay, good throw.
With progress, it should end up with.
That'll be the end of the third quarter.
Yeah. Boy, there.
Well, if we can do the same in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Get 2 touchdowns, but make both of our points.
Right.
and
don't allow them to score.
Don't allow them to score. Well.
How about that? Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. Best half, cut that lead in half. Best quarter we've played in quite a while. Just really doing a lot of things well, offensively and defensively, and honestly with our special teams. So creating the turnover, coming right out of halftime, right? That's how this whole thing started.
Yeah, big turnover in the Athenians' advantage, but they took advantage of it.
They did. Made it count.
Well, you know, we're right now looking at a 3rd and 8, and if we could complete a pass here, man, we're kind of on our own end of the field here.
We are.
And,
yep.
I hate to see us punting from where we are.
Right.
So.
Yeah, nice to get a first down here and make something happen. Okay, starting fourth quarter here. Athenians trail 26-13, down 13 points here, but definitely owned that third quarter.
Well, let's see what kind of a formation we're going to set up here.
See Ethan McLemore and Javier Resto wide right.
And
Tanner Gilland actually is going wide left with, I think, Caden Underwood lined up in the slot.
We'll keep our back. I know we got to do that to block.
Yep, we do. That's Zeke back there. And he's going to pick that guy up. Good job.
No, too high.
Too high, but there's a lot of contact there right there.
Good call.
Right call. That was the right call.
Yeah, he got there early.
He did. Defender was there early on Ethan McLemore. Pass was a little high, but McLemore's an athlete.
Was a little high. It was almost uncatchable. But, yeah, that was McCandless for the Mounties. Got there a little bit quick, but, boy, big first down. It really improves the field position.
It does.
A 15-yard penalty and a first down,
Be 1st and 10. Now ball on the 48-yard line. Yeah, that was significant. Here we go now. Ethan McLemore, Javier Resto, wide left.
48-yard line.
Caden Underwood, wide right. Anthony Lee in the backfield. He's going to block over there. Hey, right to
Hey,
completes
that-
Caden Underwood.
All right, great play. See what's happening
Ball pass complete to
on our wide guys. Underwood and McLemore, they're essentially being double covered, both of them.
Right.
So they've got 4 players out there, and we run this short guy in there. That'll be open as
Yeah,
long as
almost
they're
every time, that's
as
right.
long as they're really interested in Underwood and McLemore. That was a good throw.
Good throw, good adjustment to make, too, as a coach, and good thing to notice. Mountie player a little dinged up there making that tackle on Underwood. I think that is number 5, Sam Line. Looks like his hand or wrist. He's going to stay in there, though. Thought we might try to pull him off sides. Hall's going to roll
good
out. He's
fake,
going to
good
keep
fake.
it. Yep.
Nice job, AJ.
Trip Ward, number 55 for the Mounties. Also in there, that is Aiden Dickerson.
Tackle made by number 8, Tripp Ward.
So 3rd down and 2.
Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Ball's
All right.
on the 44-yard line.
Let's see if he can jack around with that cadence a little bit and get a free
That's
first
right.
down here.
I thought he might do that last time. It would have been a first down. I was surprised we went so quick, but trying to catch him, I think, off guard there. Just split out wide right is Underwood, and now they're going to go with Zeke Cardenas right up the middle, but he's not going to get it.
No.
Mounties were ready for that.
We've had no luck at all doing that.
No. Maybe a sneak here because you're going to be 3rd and under a yard.
Yeah,
Is it too risky?
You know,
You got to get a push.
I'll tell you the truth. I think 90% of the time I'd say that's the right play.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that's the right play for us.
Right.
That's not where our strength is.
Know your personnel, right? Know your team.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
so
not where our strength is.
I get it.
I mean, it could still work, but percentage-wise, I think we got a better play.
We're under 8 seconds to go here on the play clock, but Athenians are hustling up to the line.
Well, he's
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Boy, I don't know. Oh, he got it. He busted through there. They gave it to Zeke Cardenas somehow. I don't know how. I didn't see it happen. You think he stole it? Did he strip? Did he strip Hall?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. I'm really not. But boy,
I thought Hall took it up the middle and did exactly and met with the result we wanted. And Cardenas comes out of the left side of that line, and it's big first down. 1st and more. 1st and 10 ball now on the 33-yard line.
Cardenas just came in behind me. It may have been impromptu.
Big first down again.
26-13.
9:26 to go here in the 4th quarter.
left side.
Ball's on the snap on the ground. I've not seen an indication yet. Mounties are saying they have it. I don't see an indication yet.
I think it's our ball unless they took it away from us. We had hands on it first.
They are going to give it to the Mounties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Snap never made it to AJ. That's a big turnover.
Yep. Yeah. That
Number
was,
23, Carson Chad with the fumble recovery.
That was Carson Chad, number 23, with the fumble recovery for Southmont. I didn't exactly see what happened, but something with the snap there. So with 9:17 to go, ball goes to the Mounties here. First time in the 4th quarter that they will have possession. Need a big stop or turnover for the Athenians. That's Wyatt Woodall up the middle, picking up probably 4,
For the Mounties.
maybe 5.
I'm sure Coach Hannum's not real happy with the score and the way things have gone here,
Right.
but he may be at a point in time, he's throwing the ball an awful lot today.
He
He may be at the point where let's just run it.
Yeah.
I mean, Athenians would have a hard time stopping 9-3 in a row without,
4 quarters. That's right.
I mean, even though he hadn't got a real big run tonight.
Yeah, but as
That's
Carson Chad around the
Chad.
outside, there's a
Flag, yeah.
back here in the area of holding.
Oh, boom.
Nice tackle there
Yeah,
by
Zach,
Is that Calvin Dittmer? And
Dittmer,
Zach
came up
Zach
behind,
Bowman finished it.
And I was,
Holding.
we caught the penalty there. Yeah,
Yep.
it's going to go back. Yeah, I was hoping that Zach, he's coming in from behind, that maybe try to strip the ball. But
If you're the second guy there, you can do that pretty easily.
Holding on the Mounties.
I'll back him up from that spot.
well,
The 10-yard looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 13. No, I think it'll be a little longer than that, actually.
see, that makes it a little harder for him.
Oh, there's another flag that just got. Oh no, he's just throwing it back. Sorry, I didn't see the other official over there. I was like, he just threw a flag. He did not.
Makes it harder for the Mounties to keep it on the ground right here
Yeah.
now.
2nd and 15. Ball's on the 30-yard line.
Not saying they won't, though. I think
Nick Scott under center.
it's on the
And there
ground.
it
all
is.
right.
It is, and that is
boy.
Woodall.
Too much.
Yeah. Caden Underwood in there on that tackle, finishing off Zach Bowman in there as well. It's 3rd and 6. So he gained 9 yards on that carry. Well, here's the other thing, right? It always happens. It even happens in the NFL, right, with Jonathan Taylor. Eventually, he's going to break one when he keeps pounding you like that because your defense is.
The
Right.
only thing about Woodall is that probably somebody's going to catch him.
Yeah.
But now, can you get him down?
Right.
Yeah. On the ground.
Again, it's Nick Scott. Yeah, with a first down, he gets out to midfield. That'll be a first down at probably the 50.
Yeah, that's back to the old Mountie offense that
Yeah.
they've played for years down there. And it's tough. I mean, they do a good job. You jump all over that running back, and all of a sudden there goes the quarterback,
Right.
And it's kid, as a 3-year quarterback, he's kind of figured out how you read that
He knows
defense.
knows how to run this
whether
offense
to
well. Yep.
Put it in the running back's hands or pull it out. Anyway, 1st and 10. Here we go.
It's
Reverse
over to
with
Carson Chad.
Nice
tackle.
Ew,
Good
number
job by
12,
Ashton Wilson.
Absolutely.
He's having himself a game.
Yes. Yes, Ashton is really, really on top of his game.
Great job. Gained a yard on that, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Ball's on the 49-yard line into Athenian territory.
Even going back to the Fountain Central game, we were kind of weak on that type of a play.
You're right.
But, that was a good job there for sure. 6:41 remaining.
Hand off to Woodall. Oh, and he is going to pick up the first down. Brought down by Ashton Wilson.
Good for the first down.
Well, we got
and Calvin Dittmer on the stop.
Calvin Dittmer also in there on that tackle. But 1st and 10, Mounties on the 39-yard line.
Well, if the Athenians got any chance of getting up even here, we got to have a turnover.
There's a pitch out to
We just
out to Sam
nobody
Ryan.
there. There
No.
was the opportunity if we'd had somebody there.
That's
but
right.
Nobody was in the zone.
Wilson,
Yeah.
Jordan, Zach, not Wilson this time. Actually, it was Zach Bowman and Ashton. Nope, Jordan Trout both in there to close in on Sam Line, but he put the ball on the turf and then fell on it.
Well, even though it's 2nd and long here, I think they may stay with the running game now. They've really kind of acted like they mean to
Woodall's running downhill
run
a little
through
bit.
us.
So,
Yes. Yep, 9.
Oh, he pulled it. He pulled it.
Indian ball.
It's got,
Indian ball.
that's Zach Bowman that fell on it. That was Nick trying to pull it back out from Woodall. Big turnover right there. Right at midfield. So Athenians are going to be 1st and 10. Ball, are they going to spot it at the 44-yard line?
I kind of looking from the other side. I would think that there's some Mountie fans a little bit shocked right about now.
Right.
I mean,
saw
the only common opponent we had was Fountain Central. But,
Yeah, for sure.
And they obviously just
Destroyed them.
And
Right.
we got the win against Fountain Central,
Yeah.
but struggled all the way to
We
get
did.
there. Yeah.
I heard in that game that Fountain Central fumbled had basically no possessions or run, just 2 offensive plays.
Yeah.
So played a pretty tough game. So Hall stepping back to pass, one step
Ooh,
drop. He's going up to
hung it
Ethan
up. Out
McLemore,
of
but it's going to be
bounds.
out of bounds. And Hall's getting up off his back, so he must have gotten hit. Hit right as he released it, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 44-yard line.
I will say in the Fountain Central game, I believe we're still missing. I know we were missing Madrigal.
Yeah.
And another important, particularly.
Well, I think Zeke Cardenas was not back yet, right?
No,
So-
that's exactly
and
right.
that matters.
So those two guys, let's think
Yeah.
what they can do. What
That's
they
right.
have done.
They've
And,
done well.
So yeah, we're a better ball club now than we
sure.
obviously were.
Well, there's some guys also that have come out. They've gotten some significant playing time now, even in there, like a Mason McCarty or Tanner Gilland.
Oh baby.
Oh, man.
Well.
They read that pretty well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we got to do stuff like that. But
Yep.
that's a hard play. I mean,
Right.
if you drop that ball, I mean, it might have been a lateral.
It might have been lateral, so it may have been, free ball there. 3rd and 10.
And they did have a guy coming up pretty quick,
I was-
obviously, and we got no gain on the play.
Yeah, I thought he was going to jump all over that.
Yeah.
But McLemore reeled it in, so it was complete, but 3rd and 10, no gain.
Well, here's a
Timeout. Timeout, Athenians.
Timeout, Crawfordsville.
The difficult thing here is that their defense now they're going to play not to get beat
Right.
deep.
That's
and
right.
we kind of need something big.
We do. We've got we're down
I-
more than one score, so it's not just a matter of scoring once.
I think we can get something in the flat out here again, because again they're going to honor.
Yeah.
They're not going to let anybody get behind them. I mean
Right.
that's their mentality, and if they stay with basically double team, it's not a straight up double team. Because if it were, they would have one guy up on the
Right.
receiver, another guy back behind somewhere there. But essentially, that's still they're spending 2 guys on each of our wideouts.
Yep.
So it's really hard to get behind them.
It is. It is.
But,
and they're especially playing that way right now.
Tri-West final, 24-21.
Tri-West final is 24-21 over Danville.
So that makes sense. The big guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does. That moves Tri-West to 4-1 on the season. Danville drops to 2-3. Here we got Ethan McLemore in motion. And Hall's going to go
too high,
downfield.
maybe.
Oh, man, he did get hands on
Yeah,
it.
that was actually a good
Yeah.
throw. I thought it was going to be too high, but he.
Yep. Underwood in there.
Underwood, incomplete.
Defended there by Sam Line, E.J. Brewer, Kyan Cornelius, all in the area. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
First time tonight we've seen something like good sportsmanship.
I know, they helped
right
each
there,
other up.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
No flag.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
3 of those Mounties back there got up and kind of patting. Of course, since he dropped the ball,
Yeah, right.
we've got to go
Easier
for
to-
that, obviously.
Yep. Fourth and
bad.
10 here.
That was a good throw. I thought it was going to be too high, and
I
it
did
was,
too.
it was up, but
We're down to 3 seconds here. We're going to have to get it snapped. They're going to have to take time
final,
out.
it's final one.
Yep.
That's our last one.
Yeah, last time out here for the Athenians, the play clock was going to
Well,
run out. Undy got a slow on that, and I think they were trying to get somebody off the field. So anyway, that being said, just burned our final timeout, 4:53 to go.
been a great catch, but certainly a ball. I think he had both hands on it.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought first I thought it was overthrown, then I saw Underwood go up for it, and he did a nice job. It could not reel it in.
Well, I have to say, when AJ's had time tonight,
Yeah.
he's thrown the ball well.
He does throw it well. He steps right into it and really throws a nice ball. Catcher on the baseball team, like he's throwing it down to second base. Final from North Montgomery. Western Boone beat North Montgomery 35-8. So a game that was close early. Western
Yeah,
Boone.
we can identify with that a little
We
bit.
can a little bit.
I mean, we did.
Western Boone did what? Yeah. They did what they do. They poured on. They run
They're-
the same offense.
They're
that
still
Southmont runs, and
physical.
Yeah.
The one thing I commented about that ball game after I'd seen them, they're tough on the line and everything, but I think maybe a lack of overall really quickness.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were vulnerable, and I think that they were against a couple teams
Yep.
anyway.
Yep. So here we go, 4th down and 10. Big play here for the Athenians.
Oh, baby.
Mounties are coming, and he's going to air it out to Underwood again. It nearly picked off there by E.J. Brewer, but the ball drops to the turf. So that actually works out in their favor.
Absolutely.
So maybe
Yeah.
could have dropped that one on purpose.
Well, not a bad throw, just a little high, and I thought he had a good release on that thing. And hey, I'm really impressed with the way AJ's throwing the ball tonight overall. And he had a little trouble in the first half because they had a lot of pressure on him at times. But now Mounties, they're not going to throw the ball now.
No, 4:47 to go here. 1st and 10, Southmont ball on the 44.
We're trying to cheat a little bit, get up there.
Looks like, is that Carson? No, that was Woodall, of course.
Yeah, number 24 for the Athenians, and there was Isaac Brackett to make the tackle.
And Isaac Brackett on the stop for the Athenians.
2nd down and 7. Woodall gained 3 on that carry.
Well, I tell you what, you got to go ahead and cheat on that and
Yeah.
get people up there. And hey, if they decide they're going to burn you or something like that, so be it. I'm going to.
You got to go for it right
you
now,
know,
don't you?
I know their mindset,
Yep.
and they're definitely. I mean, they're showing you a basic run position here. So
Back to Woodall in the middle.
Again.
Carried by Woodall.
Okay, where are they at? Watch Scott on this one.
For the Athenians.
Watch Scott pull it out.
Little personnel change there for Crawfordsville. Number 40 goes into the
Heights.
game. Yep.
Young
Braden
sophomore.
Heights, he has played some good downs for the Athenians as a sophomore this year, and he went in for Zach Bowman. Zach's getting something looked at on his helmet, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Ready to get back in there, but we'll see what Heights can do. And
Oh, they're
pitch
going
out
wide.
to Carson Chad.
Carson Chad.
Got some wheels there, and he's sidestepping some people.
Get the first down.
Yeah.
Carried by Carson Chad. Good for
Is
the
that
Mounties.
Isaac Brackett in there on that tackle? And
Brackett for your Athenians.
I think Ashton Wilson was also in there on the tackle.
Zach back on the field there.
Yep. Braden Heights off. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3:05 left in the game. Athenians trail 13 to 26. Trail by 13. Handoff back to Woodall.
Oh, good job.
Pushing
good
his
job.
way ahead.
Get the ball. Go somebody. You got a whole bunch of people there.
Get in there, strip it.
It's time to start trying to get a hold of that ball
Yep,
on that.
Yep.
Particularly when you had
Anthony
whole
Lee and Brackett in there on the tackle for the Athenians.
Brackett led the charge.
Calvin
for the
Dittmer.
Athenians.
Yeah, Mounties in no hurry now.
Will be 2nd and 7 for the Mounties.
Oh, we might have. Well,
Out to
Yeah.
Carson Chad around the right side. He'll be driven out of bounds.
Carried by Southmont's 23, Carson Chad.
That's Ashton Wilson out there.
Cardenas and Underwood.
Underwood also in on the tackle. Cardenas in on the tackle. Got an Athenian down.
and a Mountie first down.
Looks like a leg cramp.
It'll be 1st and 10 Mounties. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball's now on the 18-yard line. 2:07 to go. Got an update from Lebanon. Lebanon over the Frankfurt Hot Dogs, 63-27. Final from around the conference there. Last game. So that makes us the final game to finish up tonight.
Well, we kind of had
Which
an
doesn't
idea that was going to
surprise
happen.
we did, didn't we? We led the league in penalties, I'm sure. Flags thrown. Who is that? That's Isaac Brackett. I think he was dealing with a cramp. It looked like they were stretching that out, so he'll come off the field. Athenian defense getting set here. 2:07 to go. 1st and 10 for the Mounties. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Going under 2 minutes. Mounties in no hurry.
No. Nick Scott's not going under center probably till that gets down to just a couple seconds left on that on that play clock.
And then
And
we're
there
gonna
he
give it
goes.
to
Going to give it back
Chad,
to
up
Chad.
the middle. He's
He's-
running hard.
Puts his head down. Close to the 10-yard line. I think he'll
Carson Chad on the carry for the Mounties, brought down by Zach Bowman.
pick up of maybe 7 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 3.
Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Mounties.
Mounties will do, again, you would think they would just run this out and
10 seconds left on the play clock. Southmont gets back to the line.
Okay, let's tackle. I just don't let him score here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to keep it here. Pitch out again to Carson Chad, and he's going to get around the left side. And there's a host of Athenians in there to bring him
Yeah,
down.
not bad, really, not bad.
Bowman in there on that tackle. Number 60.
McLemore led the charge.
Oh, Ethan McLemore also in. I think McLemore was the first guy to hit him. Keegan Kokel in there on the tackle as well.
I'm not sure we stopped the clock there for a while. I was surprised they wouldn't have had to run a play, but now they do. I don't know why the clock stopped, because it wasn't out of bounds. But
Victory
anyway,
formation here.
I think they're taking a knee, so that's it.
Looks
anyway.
like it. Yep.
That's the ball game.
That is the ball game.
So much better second half, Brian. We
13-0.
really, yeah, I can say we can kind of say, okay, we won the second half,
did.
and
Yep.
and got to feel a lot better when we look at matching up with the Chargers.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, I don't know how to.
And that's the ball game.
Whether I should even say this,
I know
but
where you're going.
I'm going to say this. Well, what I'm going to say is that according to some people who should know, who saw the ball game,
Yeah.
more than one, as a matter of fact, say that really they felt like both teams played poorly in that matchup down south between the Chargers and the Mounties,
Right.
and very close ball game. But anyway, Athenians, I thought showed a lot tonight because in the past, sometimes when we had a quarter like we had in the second quarter, you go into the second half and it just kind of goes apart altogether.
Yeah,
and that did not happen tonight, obviously.
folded in and head home, and we didn't do that. 13-26 is the final. Athenians dropped to 2-3 on the season, and but then of course we go up to North Montgomery next
Up
weekend.
North Montgomery, yeah. Yep.
And look forward to that conference and county matchup. Obviously, the Mounties now just in chase points draw even with the Athenians at 18 apiece. But Dan, I appreciate working the game with you tonight.
Well, I tell you, we've done a few, haven't we?
We have.
In baseball, and I think
Yep.
we've done maybe one or two before in football.
We have.
And so, yeah.
A couple years ago.
Well, I tell you what, good evening overall.
Yeah.
I mean, Mounties bring a great bunch of fans, and Athenians, like you mentioned earlier, the stands are basically filled over here on this
Really were,
side.
yeah.
And I tell you, athletic director Bryce Barton got to be as happy as anybody can be, even though we, had a loss tonight, but a better play game by Athenians. I mean, I'm sure both coaches are going to howl about the penalties that happened,
Yeah.
and those things could be better. But all in all, a good night.
All in all, a good night. Next broadcast will be in 2 weeks, and it is it's Lebanon. It'll be Lebanon coming in here to the Athenian complex. So that'll be the next broadcast. And again, thanks to Rhett Welver and Justin Duggar on the computer and camera tonight. And Dan, I appreciate working with you.
Sure enough.
And we will join you again in 2 weeks. Next week, head up to North Montgomery, watch as the Athenians do battle with the Charging Chargers. Thanks for joining in.
Okay, good job, Brian.